Off-seas, we've been around for about two to 3 years now. We started during the pandemic. We started with virtual tournaments, getting students, from across the province to be able to play together. One of our short-term and long-term goals has been to, provide an opportunity for an in-person event. We actually have teams coming from all over the province. Some of the other titles that we've supported through OFSI has been League of Legends, Smash Brothers, Valorant. So we of course have Rocket League. And our most recent one will be Minecraft Education. So we try to choose whatever title our players want to play. So as long as we have demand for a title, that's the title we go with.
You better listen up. Listen when I'm feeling it, yeah, I got a hit list. Never chasing any bag, only teach where to place them. Solo on a throne, don't need another man telling me how to live my life lavishly, cause I'm built different, boy, let me speak. Try but tiny, but you take it to the main dish.
Timing! Can he claim one? No, he wins! Last three of the old guard.
Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm cash out. Get to the paper, boy. Walk with me, you know that I got it.
Dodges it! Great shooting! Still in hand.
It's all an opportunity. Yes.
Oh my god, 4K! Swift! He can do it! Sick!
Wait.
No! Ace to win! Oh, and just holding out now the fast lead.
It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off
on feeling on this one. Billy Shadow here to back up Willie. Takes out two.
Up in the sight. One. Oh, there's Wordle is still holding back. Going in, no start. 1 HP in the pit. He's getting another. And now to heaven. Fall.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
That is one, it's doable.
Oh, just to reposition the time screens.
Taking out one. He's going to be able to take out the next.
Vandal, they don't know.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give him a name to
Across, sneaks on one, jumps across. John gets 3 in elbow. What the hell, but finishes it.
A moment can live on forever.
Valorant, a tactical first-person shooter that's taken the esports world by storm. In Valorant, 2 teams of 5 players face off, one team attacking and the other defending. The attacker's aim is to plant a device called the spike at specific sites, while the defenders try to stop them or defuse the spike if it's planted. Each player selects from over 20 unique characters, called agents, who have special abilities. From smokescreens to healing, these abilities can change the course of the game. Teams switch sides every 12 rounds, with the game coming to an end when one team hits 13. If the score is tied at the end, the game goes into overtime, where teams must win 2 consecutive rounds to secure victory. The key to success is strategy, teamwork, proper use of your abilities, and pinpoint accuracy. If you watch Counter-Strike, a lot of these terms may be familiar, but if not, let's break down some terminology you'll hear during a Valorant broadcast. Jump spotting, when a player quickly jumps around a corner to gather information. Peeking, quickly exposing yourself from cover to take a shot at an enemy or gather information. Trading, when teammates take turns engaging enemies, with one player entering a fight after another is eliminated to maintain pressure and numerical advantage. Entry fragger, the player who typically initiates a push onto a bomb site or objective, usually the first to engage enemies. Flanking, a tactic where a player maneuvers around the enemy team to attack from an unexpected angle, often catching them off guard. Operator, or Op, a powerful and expensive sniper rifle that can kill an enemy in a single shot to the head or chest. Force Buy, a round where a team spends most or all of their available money on abilities and weapons, even if it risks depleting their funds for future rounds. Ace, when a player eliminates all 5 members of the opposing team in a single round. There are many more, but we hope this helps you follow the chaotic battles of Valorant.
And hello and welcome back everybody to a Condor stream night. Starting playoff weeks have begun for all of our teams, and tonight we bring you a Valorant Academy match. I'll be your host for today. My name is YG and I'm joined by
Canadian Globe.
who will be our analyst, both team members of also Valorant Varsity, so
This is true.
we'll be knowledgeable in the players here and the match. But our story for the night, Valorant Academy going against Robert Morris University, who we fell to last semester in the semifinals. 2-0 in the maps. It was a very heartbreaking defeat. Again, new roster, 3 new faces.
Yeah.
And it's been going great. A lot of rough patches for the new team, but they've come out on top. As we see our roster here, seeing Panko, our nominee for the Condors Athlete of the Year award for the Academy side.
Yep.
Great for her. She's been doing great, picking it up, showing the bet. Like, you know, she was also part of our Valorant GC varsity team.
Oh, yep.
Just-
Back in 2024.
Yeah, had a lot of time showing the veteran, showing the new dogs how it's done. Then we have to the right Sam, who's mainly our second duelist. We'll see him a lot on the Wele. He likes to be aggressive, he likes to get active, and he is Mr. 1MS.
He is Mr. 1MS. I have seen some interesting TP plays, but I believe he can lock it down tonight.
And then we have our star of the show, our main duelist, Mini Pekka, Owen Sunter, taking our main duelist role for the day. We'll try to shut down Moles, who was our kryptonite,
Yeah.
literally our Joker that night, the super villain. And then we have the rookie, H-Lub Hulu, Mr. Hulu Noah, who takes on our initiator role. He's very great. He's adapted very well, very quick. Grew really close to the team, very fast, which is very hard to do actually in one semester. He grew very close. It's like a family in there.
Pretty fast.
He's really good. High ranking, good aim. We've seen it in the clips. That op shot and Breeze.
Shot on Breeze. Oh,
Ooh,
flick shot after getting blinded.
yeah, nasty. And then to the right, doing the ass pass, we have Tamed, our IGL, mainly on the Sentinel, getting locked in, getting the strategies, getting everything flowing in his mind right now. Just getting locked in for a big night where his calling is going to be put to the test in his first playoff game.
Yeah. Hopefully, Tame will have some better game plans, considering last semester sadly losing to Robert Morris in the semis. So hopefully having a great game plan with now Coach Kevin.
Yeah, Coach Kevin in the corner. Coach Carter trying to bring this team. And we are seeing here our standing. We finished third. Only one spot below our last season record. Dalhousie and Stevenson's going absolutely nuts this time. The team Dalhousie that didn't even make playoffs last semester went absolutely nuclear this term and claimed a 7-0. They are possibly our opponents to watch if we're able to get through this match tonight, or Humber University, who they're going up against.
Humber,
Rager Rage,
boys.
shout out.
Shout out Rage, great player. Yeah, hopefully Conestoga can break through the Robertson rivalry.
Yeah, we could say rivalry. You know, as a person that had to experience that very, very dark Monday,
Yeah, there.
I was there. I took the beating just along with them. And let me tell you, I will say there is a big chance. And again, full respect to the team, but this team is a one-man machine. And that man is Moles. That will be our player to watch from the enemy team. And if we are able to shut that man down, it might be a different story than last semester.
Yeah, just considering how much impact Moles had on the Abyss game against you guys. if Conestoga can just shut them down, or shut specifically Moles down, I think this game could be incredibly easy for Conestoga. But I hope to see some depth from the side of Robert Morris, and hopefully it'll be a close game and a great showing from both teams.
Yeah, and thankfully, we'll not be seeing that Abyss as we can go into our map pool for the night. We'll be seeing a Bind, a very strong map for the Condors this season. Almost every time they play, it's been a stomp. Their last game of the season, they went against SNHU, and they won 13-1 on Bind.
Yeah, 13-1 with the, I believe Sam was the Whaley?
Yes, Sam Whaley, Raze on Sunter, our two duelists. Then we have Haven and a Breeze. Breeze, again, it's been a very shaky map for us, so hopefully we don't get there. It's been very worked on, though, so it's never like a stomp, or it's always a hard-fought moment. And if we were to get to that map today, I think today is that moment to get that breakthrough on the map, finally be able to claim it. But again, hopefully we stay at the Haven.
Yeah.
Where last semester actually was actually worse than our Abyss.
Was it really?
It was pretty bad. It was a 3-13 loss on the Haven. It was, again, the nerves got to us. We already know what the beast is. Tamed and Panko have already played against them. They have the knowledge. Will our new dogs be able to keep up, though, with this veteran? Who knows?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the playoff performance from Hulu. This would be their first time ever competing, and this may be a small leak, but a potential rising Conestoga athlete for the academy side. Don't know if that's been confirmed, but shout out Hulu. They've been overperforming than what was asked of them since the beginning of the semester.
Yeah, beginning of the semester, a lot of roster changes happened. I had to take a step up. A lot of roster changes. Beanster had to leave.
Sadly.
Yeah, Morno also had to leave, sadly. See Tame here getting the lads hype, getting ready, just getting in the groove of things. But a lot of changes happened. Not much was asked from him because he was the last one to be integrated to this squad at the last second. He was brought on as a substitute, had to step up.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah, and he showed up every map, every series, had a hero moment. He's been doing great. And I've known that he's got a really good relationship with our coach Kevin, Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter, they've been hitting the Houston every night, getting together. So I think that camaraderie that Academy has, that every player that gets brought on just gets brought on like a new member of the family. So it makes it really easy for anybody to step on and just be able to play their game. There's no pressure, nothing's being asked of you. We just ask that you play your game and show your best, and he's been showing up and doing way more than was expected for a last-minute substitute.
Yeah, last minute. When was that? Was that February?
Almost, yeah. I played the first two activation games, and then last second, bang.
Yeah,
I had to go up.
Certain things happened during that time. That was
Yeah, we don't have to worry about it. It's
Hey,
okay.
February Player of the Month right next to me.
Yeah.
Against
St. Clair.
St. Clair. The first time any varsity team at Conestoga ever beat them, and this guy was showing up Woody.
Yeah, as I like to say since that day, Latam diff.
Latam diff, allegedly.
I don't think it's a legend anymore. I think it's just 2v1 the
2v1.
Brazilian combo. And we are getting ready. The wheels are turning. Everybody's getting ready. Sam hitting the drums as we load it into map number 1, Bind, which is gonna be both teams giving each other their welcome card, their introductions, and showing what's gonna happen for the rest of the series, just setting the tone of who's gonna try to take momentum and who's gonna try to sit back and try to adjust to it.
Oh, it looks like a near mirror comp from both sides, but having a Clove instead of a Raise for the side of Robert Morris. That's going to be interesting trying to get on the site. Waylay is really good at entering, but being able to take the space that the Waylay creates is very difficult, which is why the Raise is beneficial, because it can satchel out with the Waylay to get the trades or the refrags a little easier. So a lot of fights will be happening from the side of Robert Morris, and just hoping that Conestoga has the patience to allow them to take ones and safely get out with the chamber.
Yeah. And Mole's switching again to that notorious Clove that he picked on Abyss. He plays it like he's playing Reyna, but he doesn't have a dismiss. He absolutely does not care. He will take the fight to you. We'll take it. We'll try to beat you. We'll try to just shoot you down just by pure raw aim. It's not. A lot of the times we like to say it. We like to say it during that match was there's no logic behind it. Force of nature. We gotta shut him down tonight, and we have the firepower to show him tonight. We have Sunter, Sam, Tamed, Panko, and Hlu. They all are shooters.
I was gonna say, I feel like we're forgetting.
I don't know. We have
Important
5
pieces.
shooters this time, like absolute 5 shooters. They have all showed up. They have all had their moments. Especially Sunter and Sam, that duo, they complement each other so well. They take fights together so well, and I think that's gonna be. I think that's my prediction on attack for Conestoga. That's gonna be the difference. We have the double duelist. Somebody can capitalize off of the space Sam will make, while Robert Morris is gonna have to rely on Moles or somebody else following up on the Waylay, which a lot of the times can be caught out by a simple crossfire.
Yeah, if the Waylay just doesn't correctly gamble the direction where the defender players are, makes it really hard for the attackers to actually get the space without using so much util. So Conestoga can also just play a retake setup with the Raze and Waylay to slow down certain angles and throw a Raze nade to clear up half the site. So this is going to be a very interesting fight going on in this showers. It looks like 4 players of Robert Morris, about to peek into 3 players of Conestoga. And Gouda gets 2, but getting traded out. Bot Mason just trading out Panko, and now it's a 2v3 immediately, and A-Site just completely given up. Looks like Tamed is going to go for a little lurk play, but this might be a little too late, and there's a chamber trip just holding this.
Yeah.
Skydog about to clear out Clue here, and this is looking rough for Conestoga already. Tamed has been spotted out by the chamber trip, but will he expect Moles to hold this off angle?
Just walking up, trying to creep up. Tamed and Hlu left to try to make something out of this.
Oh,
Just
and
walking up and no Moles. The crossfire is too much for him. Hlu trying to walk outside, and sadly, we have a little production issue again, but this round was won by the side of RMU.
yeah, yeah, it's just flipped for anyone curious at home. But yeah, Robert Morris did take the first round on the pistol. Just the shower push, which is a little too strong. Gouda getting a great 2 kills with the classic, just immediately stopping that early showers fight, killing Sam and Sunter immediately. Even though Sam did get 1, or Sunter got 1 and Panko got 1, it just couldn't help with the 4 players just swing into them.
Yeah.
Looks like a 5-stack B long, and Tamed is trying to look for an early pick timing. They might not expect them this close up. Does get spotted out and just gets
Tamed
down.
gets shot down by Bob Mason. The early fight, early aggression, and the B site is free for the taking for the side of Robert Morris. This absolute free site. Sunter trying to go for a flank, but will get spotted out by this strip regardless. He's going to have to take this spotting. Panko already across to elbow. 2 players from the side of Conestoga holding. Brimstone shooting them down. Panko gets the first. Gets treated out though. Sam will fall to Moles. And it's all left to Sunter in a 1v4 without any weaponry at all. Can he at least take the 1 pick? As RMU showing so much discipline already. Nobody taking the early contact onto Sunter. Not giving anything. And it's looking like Sunter is going to have to maybe die to bomb.
Yeah, maybe just try to go for an exit pick here. But just nothing can be done here. RMU just pushing into Conestoga, realizing that they're all just stuck in spawn waiting. And yeah, Sunter just dying to bomb here.
Yeah, just out of bomb. Great. At least we didn't give him the alt orb. And it will be 2-0 to Robert Morris. Great start from them. But again, we lost pistol. That's just bonus. I mean, sorry, that's force. Now we get where the real game starts.
Yeah, rifle round, hopefully. Conestoga will have something out of the pocket. You know, first 2 rounds, just the tester to feel how Robert Morris will like to play these rounds. It looks like another extremity fight for the side of Conestoga, fighting both B long and the A showers. But 5 players of RMU are just about to push this B side, and it's up to Tamed and Hlu to potentially stall long enough for Conestoga here.
Yeah, again, another early and fast aggression all the way through Hookah. That dog and Waylay following up with it. Sunter and Sam are just left to spam. Hlu will get flashed out, but they haven't cleared him yet. Can he take his one? Takes his first, dodges the flash,
Gets the
gets
second.
Moles. Can he get the third? No, will get traded out by Bot Mason. But Tame is there, will also get picked off by Bot Mason. And it's free sight for the side of Robert Morris again. 3v3, but they have all the stall utility. The Molly has been spent already, so no post point available for the side of Robert Morris. And they're ready to just sit down and bunker down and fight.
Conestoga will have util to walk out. I believe Sam does have Waylay dash in. Ooh, clears out the sky here. It's a 2v3. And both players of RMU are playing off with Professor Gouda trying to wrap, but this close choke just allows Sam to get this free defuse. Ooh, Panko getting traded out, but
Yeah,
just
but
a
look at the
full
views.
stick. And Sunter gets the spam down on Professor Gouda.
Yeah, get the 3K Sunter, start heating up. Great 2K from Hlu to start off the round as well, setting up the tone. Sad that he got traded up by Bob Mason, but he did his job. He got his 2. And then, again, I believe that Molly was pretty premature.
Yeah, used a little bit too early from Neurotic Valentine. It just allowed, thank you observers, it allowed Conestoga to just wait it out a lot sooner than what it should have been. And it allowed that retake to happen a lot faster than what RMU was trying to play for.
Yeah, great stuff. Great moment to have a smoke there by Panko as well. Huge moment to have a smoke. There we go. The Sky ult spent early. And another 5-man hit. Tame's getting it. Gets spotted. No stun though. It will miss. Tame can almost claim Moles. No, will fall to Moles. And again, RMU is on the site. Will they learn? No, I think Brimstone might have spent the Molly again.
Yeah, this Brimstone Molly, it is slowing down Conestoga, but they're not really capitalizing off this Molly that well. This smoke does stop the early aggression that Conestoga can have on this elbow. Sam does fly out, does get the stun in, but this close smoke just stops this push completely. Sunder getting the first pick, Professor Gouda getting a shotgun, Sunder getting a second, pops the Raze ult.
Huge from Sunder. Can he find Moles? No, Moles gets the
one
third.
and traded out.
If that rocket from Sunter was in Garden, we might be talking about a Conestoga round right now. But Moles just essentially lets his teammates die, but it's there to have the value. Gets the 3K. Bob Mason cleans up. And 3-1 to the side of RMU. They detected the Chamber's weak side, and they are capitalizing. They are taking him. Not giving Conestoga any chance to even rotate because their insight so quick.
Yeah, and because of this, Conestoga has adapted by switching the chamber to A, but it looks like RMU is reading this and pushing the A site. Conestoga does have 3 players here, so they have to be very careful if they're going to try to do a pace change. Looks like Tamed has took this early line, but Showers is getting walked up by 4 players on RMU.
Yeah, great moment here. We have our players posted up. Sunter on the Bandit. The nade might find some value. Waylay's already out. Gouda TP's back. Tame finds a huge pick on Niche.
Great headhunter shot from Tame there. I believe only had 4 bullets in his headhunter and gets that early pick. 1 bullet used as well. Trying to get a bit more information. Spots out Moles and just giving the respect that RMU deserves right here. But Panko might get caught out. Stuck in this cubby angle. They don't have that many players holding the short walk.
Almost cleared it out. 4 players holding from RMU, just waiting for the smoke to go out, I think. Yeah, just holding. And Conestoga, I don't think we have any idea, as this freeze command has been great. We have to re-clear something. RMU shifting back towards Showers as they leave. Is that Moles?
That is Moles.
Moles
in A
inserted.
short.
Yep. Moles inserted in Showers. And we're perfectly re-clearing this aggression. Sam will spot the players. 30 seconds remaining. As all the aggression is going to come into Showers, Moles is just going to wait and take the late aggression. Panko will get a first ball. Great headshot. Can't even
It's a
third.
second!
Oh my god, this spam from Sunter. 3v1. Moles gets 2 though.
12 seconds left, but bomb's down. Tame just needs to hold this bomb and not let Moles get it. Moles doesn't expect Tamed in Showers and just gets mowed down.
What an amazing round from the Condors. Great early pick from Tamed. But Panko holding it down, abandoned in hand, and shoots down 2 rifles. Sunter getting the refrag. It doesn't matter. The Moles got
the
2.
two-piece and even got the spam kill onto Sunter there. Just not enough time.
Yeah.
RMU just took way too long against Conestoga, and Conestoga perfectly read that they weren't going to take that early A short after Niche died, and just fighting the 4 players of RMU at Showers with 4 more players just completely shut down the fight. But it looks like it's light eco by with Moles hero rifling, just running into sight. Sam whiffing, but Moles does get traded out, pops the Clove ult, and Sunter is just hiding in this close smoke top truck.
Yeah, might not be expected from the start of RMU. Tame, great pick on Moles. Picks him off. Sunter getting his 1, gets his 2nd, gets traded out by Neurotic. Yeah, Neurotic. And now we have only a Vandal and a Shorty available. The Vandal gets traded off. Panko gets the 2nd. 3v1. And Panko might be able to find it. No, Gouda gets the pick. Colovo invested just to make the time, just to find out where Gouda is. Gouda's being driven into a corner. He has to hold, fully contained. Saturate invested as well. Panko just driven into a corner, going for the peak, gets traded out. Tim goes for it, whiffs, but runs out of bullets. And the round goes to Conestoga. Great stuff we're seeing to bring it back from the boys.
Yeah, 3-3. I know it does say the sides are swapped, but at the top of the overlay, it is correct. RMU is on the attacker's side. A little close than Conestoga wanted there. Luckily, Professor Gouda ran out of bullets and could not kill Tame there. But great round from the side of Conestoga, just completely stopping any aggression that RMU had. And Sunter just hiding on top truck, and with that close smoke, just made it impossible for the players of RMU to know how close he was playing. Here's the Sky Dog. It's about to nade, but does con to his teammates. That does look like a push. Brimsmoke early invested. Whaley dashed out on short here. Panko sees 2, but just gets traded out by Neurotic Valentine.
Yeah, and Plant might be coming down. Sam has to give respect to it. Niche is late into Shower in a 5v4 situation for the side of the Condors. Again, this Brimstone Molly being invested so early. Whaley all being invested, but no peak. They're just using it to stall, making the Condors wait and have to spend a lot more utility than they need to re-clear these fights. Malls has regrouped with Niche. As now we have a 2-3 split. 2 people in U-Haul, 2 people in Shower, and Brimstone playing late, alone and short.
Ooh, Hulu just getting taken out by Bob Mason and Niche killing Sam here. Just too many players on the side of RMU alive, and Neurotic Valentine killing out Tame. Conestoga keeps trying to fight this A short line, but they're not investing enough util to make their fight easier. The Raise Nade was good for slowing down the rest of the team, but Conestoga should be trying to deny the post plant because RMU is just getting the site incredibly easily. So instead of trying to take the fight to them, just to smoke off where the plant is and just try to spam the planter and force RMU to either TP or invest even more util that they just used to take in space even further.
Yeah, that mid-side smoke on A site is so good when you have Showers control. You can just spam out, plants completely denied. It does not matter what you do.
And Skydog invested from RMU to just completely take this Belong, Hookah, and Tame does have an operator down Belong, which just completely stops this RMU push. They do not want to fight into this operator. Whaley has been spotted out in Hookah, so they know that there is at least 1 player still on the B site, but Conestoga is still having 3 players hold this A, and there's 2 players, Niche and Moles, outside of Showers here, just trying to see if anyone is trying to rotate back to the B site, but it looks like RMU is walking back to a fight, and a little spam shots for Sam, just trying to hopefully get a spam pick, and even walking up closer, does get smoked up, might catch a timing. Here's the jump up, and just whiffs against Niche. Sunter does trade up Professor Gouda, but Niche gets the 2nd pick.
Yeah, very unlucky there for the 2 duelists, only being able to go 1 for 2. It's gonna be up to Panko in this box fight. What a shot onto Moles! Niche is there, has to take a TP. Did Panko hear it? No, I don't think we heard it. Do we know? The Guardian in hand? No, but Tamed misses. Hulu's there to get the pick regardless. 2v2. Both players from RMU and U-Haul. The Molly being invested, not for bomb. The Cabbage is just there to let us know. Tamed won't be able to pick him off. No, the flash from Bob Mason. Heartbreak for Conestoga as Tamed almost gets the lineup.
So close there. I'm surprised that Conestoga did not want to just stick the bomb. They saw both cabbages detect that both players were on that corner line. And Tame did have a chamber op, so he could have just held the line while the players on RMU had to use util to get them off that line.
Yeah.
I feel like that was just a bit overzealous there. They knew that they had skyblinds, but I'm surprised they didn't try to stick the bomb. Clue would stick the bomb while the chamber would hold the crossfire, but
Yeah, and then now we have timeout from Coach Carter. Kevin takes a timeout. I know it says RMU. Just look at the top of the screen where you will find that our overlay is actually flipped right now.
yeah.
Hopefully, technical difficulties will be fixed after. But I still believe that we need to prioritize the shower space a lot more than the short space. They can have it, but what's the point of having short space if you can't get bombed down? You know
True.
what I'm saying? You just have to keep that chamber off because he's getting so much value. Literally cutting the site in half for the Condors. If you just stick to timing, doesn't matter how many kills you get out of your truck fight. Chamber's there to refrag you, and that is something that he's been doing almost every round that the pulse plan gets onto A site. He doesn't get an early pick, but he always gets one or two when the Condors are trying to fight front site and U-Haul.
Yeah, and Conestoga, because they're not taking the shower space, just makes it impossible for them to even stay close up because they have to worry about both players from both sides, short and long, just pushing into them. It looks like a 5-stack onto B, but
It's gonna be free side again.
yeah, just free side on A.
A lot of moments here. The stack does not go our way. Free sight for the side of RMU. Niche is going to re-clear showers just to make sure there's no sneaky people there. Maul's taking an early fight back site. And the aggression's gonna try to come out of CT. The dog comes through. Nade invested. 2 players from RMU in showers, 1 in pocket. 1 in each cubby, actually. And I don't think there's enough util for this. Sam's gonna have to go for a burner here in showers with his. And Bucky gets 1. No. Gruda gets 1. Gets a second. Doesn't know.
Blue
What a
gets
shot from
3.
Hlu.
Wait.
Niche no trades out
1v2.
Hlu. Old invested.
Just
And
whiff.
pads. Doesn't go through. Almost the hero. The Buggy got the value. Hlu gets 2. But again,
Just
RMU is just onions. There's too many layers.
too many layers, and unfortunately, if Sam just invested that all after getting the kill right away, it would have helped with that. But that's a bit of hindsight. Just, great eco round. Just unfortunate with that Whaley ult in the end, just getting 0 value, which could have been the round right there. Whaley gets stunned, gets the pick, and it's a 1v1 with Sam. It's
Yeah.
a very doable round. Shower fight for Conestoga here.
Yeah, Moles might just try to his early aggression. Bot won't spot him, and if nobody holds him, there you go, Sunter. I'm telling you, he tries to defy logic, just taking these random timings. That's what he did last time, and he's been getting away with it today again. But great moment to shoot him down, but Gouda shoots down Sunter. Panko gets neurotic, and we're back onto a 4v3. Bomb gets tapped. We still have showers control, so RMU know they cannot plant for free. 3-man hold. As 2 players from RMU are walking into the smoke, they're going to flip this site. Panko will be blinded and will be picked off. The rotates weren't quick enough to help with the trade. And now RMU is just playing flip site. What a shot from Luz, shutting down Niche on that operator. Bombster gets planted. Sam gets 1. The Satchel will get picked off. And what a moment for Sam to come alive, claiming the round. 2K to close it out.
Yeah, and even though there was a little bit of miscommunication with Sam just keep holding the shower line while Panko is getting pushed back site, great recovery with both Hlu and Sam getting that pick onto the chamber. Hlu just pre-firing the chamber swing, and Sam just taking his ones, and that saturate in the end to clean up the round. Tame was trying to go for a late timing, but Sam just wrapped the round really quickly for us.
Yeah, Sam was always in that shower space, and that's what I was talking about. We prioritized the shower space, and Sam got to capitalize, now cutting off the site in half for the side of RMU. And now 2-man, just some fake aggression onto A site, while the rest of them just try to walk up. Satchel will connect to Sunter, flashes here. He will try to pull a rotate, but no. I think Tame knows, and just keeps Hlu back, as the rest of RMU just groups up. 5 players of RMU against 2 of Conestoga. Tame needs to hit a shot here. won't see the jump spot. Converging path will be spent. He will be hit, but nobody to capitalize. He might be able to pick off one. Moles is there, though, to shoot down the
Holding it.
operator. And another free sight for RMU. This Molly's getting no value. Never mind. Casters curse. The Molly gets the trade.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sunter gets tagged down, and that Molly just burned away his HP. Skydog does try to reclear sight, does spot the Brimstone stuck in the site, and Konosuke is just walking up. Panko going for the early pick with the Clovalt still online, but just gets picked out by Valentine.
Valentine with a great pick. Moles picks up Sam. Panko, Hlu gets 2 though, but they're just going to be disciplined. They're just going to play for a good moment for Panko to use their smoke before it goes down. Spams are coming through, and Hlu will get spammed by 2 angles. 7-4 for RMU. Moles will die, but too many rounds in a row. The economy's not hurt at all from that death as we go to the last round of the half.
Yeah, 7-4 here, and the buy is just not looking great for Conestoga. And Tame just keeps getting bullied off this P-long line. And unfortunately, just getting picked out. Moles was just holding for the reswing backside. And no smoke just allows Moles to do that completely.
Very unlucky again. Moles is just holding. Not expected. I actually thought Tame was going to be able to get away with this one there.
Yeah, just unfortunately not getting any value in this op. Just not seeing it on A long. It's another B fight inside of RMU. Sam does spot out the Skydog.
I'm surprised we never tried to do any B long trap with the converging paths. Very sad that the half is about to end without us being able to see it. But maybe Sam just goes for an execute and just goes, puts somebody down into the grave.
It looks like Conestoga does read that this is another fake. RMU has been doing a lot of fakes recently.
Yeah, and I think that RMU might fake their fake as well. I do not think, surely not. Well, maybe they do. Maybe they think they sold it good enough, and they're going to walk into a 4-player stack from the side of the Condors, and only Moles and Valentine available in showers. As Sam's going to go out for a spot, going to go for a walk. He spots all the players, takes a little bit of chip damage. Nades on him. They saturate each other, but both miss. Sunter spends rocket early. Tame gets the pick onto Moles. Huge pick to start off the round. 5v4. RMU has no time. They have to leave. They have to go towards B. They have zero space. And the cabbages. Yeah, the cabbages are in place, chasing them down. Hlu has to be here fast enough. Panko has a smoke in place. Smokes out. No util. Just jumps out. Can Panko get the first? No, and Valentine gets the pick, but Hlu gets the trade. Bomb will get planted. No, it gets canceled. 15 seconds. Gouda just waits. Sunter gets a trade. It's a bloodbath. It's a trade battle. Can we spot 3v2, 2 players in hookah? What a flash from Hlu. Gets bought Mason. And it's up to Niche to try to do a miracle 3v1. He's stuck on the right side of Garden.
Smoke from Clove now available and just tapping the bomb. Hlu gets spammed out here. This is dangerous for Conestoga. Sunter gets traded out. It's 1v1. Here's the TP.
Sunter has to take the fight. He goes for it, and he falls. Heartbreaker of a round. Niche was able to do what seemed to be impossible. 3v1 to bring RMU to an 8-4 half.
Yeah, just too many ones being played again. Unfortunately, Hlu did get spammed out there, but I don't think they should have tried to stick the bomb in that situation. In a 3v1, I think they should all just be jumping at him. Break the crosshair, because we know that he has to play in Garden. We cleared out all of hookah, and if he wrapped elbow, it would have been too long anyway. So
yeah, went too long. You got to stick off. Just have to run at him.
Just have to run and hopefully get the trade out. Unfortunate for Conestoga, and hopefully a bounce back here for.
Very unlucky round. Sam did not get almost any value that half, to be honest. He's getting shut down. But let's see what he can do on attack. This is his half. They're going in for the dash already, trying to capitalize, but these three players. Sunter gets one. Gets the thing.
He gets another 2 kills on the shower fight.
I don't think we skill up with Sam after Sam sees 3. We just have to hit the peace sign there. And sadly, we're in another 8-4 situation. 3-player stack from the side of RMU. And Tame is still towards B short. Spike's in the control of RMU as well, technically, but we don't know that.
I believe Tame broke the chamber trip hookah, and now is just trying to sell a fake. And it looks like RMU is falling for it. The Sky is rotating B to help reinforce this player. Oh, Sam just spamming the ghost.
Hopefully they were far enough to not hear it. Yeah, the
Definitely here's the
orb now.
orb tap.
Maybe not. Sky's still jiggling. Who knows? Oh,
Ooh,
the
good
now
shoulder.
for sure we saw him. Yeah, the bot Mason rotating over again. If Valentine just plays discipline here, he will be able to get so much value. The smoke's about to come out. 3-player stack. Somebody has to open up the bloodbath in this round. And nobody willing to take the peek, and Sam will fall to Gouda. Gouda gets a 4K. And now Tame's alone in U-Haul will shut down Niche. Enough chamber bullets, but Mason closes out the round to make it 9-4 on the half.
Yeah, and Conestoga didn't speed up. I don't know if they had any smokes left to try to scale on the site, but interesting to just sit there and wait for that long. They just allowed RMU to rotate over, and Tame just could not get any value on that lurk. Walked up all hookah, or U-Haul, but by the time he was even in a position to get damage, the round was just over. Very interesting for Conestoga there.
Yeah, very sad, yeah, again, that fight to Shower was interesting, to say the least. And now we have a similar thing that RMU was doing, just the fast take through hookah. You know, if they did it, why can't it work for us? But this early aggression onto Tame, Moles and Niche know what he's going to do. They know that he's going to try to play late. And Sam's going to try to go for an early flash, just TP play here. Will get dropped, and Moles gets a collab, gets a third. Niche will get a 2K. And it's a duo ace in the side of Long. 10-4, nothing going inside of Conestoga, not even a pick.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we didn't invest any util to try to clear out Garden there, like Waylay Dash to clear it, or Skydog. We just kind of jumped out of sight and just not expecting any players to be long, especially on an eco round. It's very interesting, just jumping into the crosshair of Moles, getting that collect kill as well onto Sam and Sunter, I believe.
Yeah, very unlucky here. Let's get some words from wisdom from our man, Coach Carter, in the corner, the SPC. Just gotta change something. These fights are just going all of RMU's way because we're taking them exactly the way that RMU wants it. We're walking into crossfires. That pistol round, we walked into a 3-way crossfire.
Yeah, 3-way crossfire.
Guy in heaven, guy in triple, guy in truck, you're dead.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'm just surprised they didn't speed up. I know it's like hard mentally to swing out of that angle, but where Tamed was, he could walk up all of the front sight, and they only have to worry about the player's backside, which makes it incredibly easy for Conestoga to hold the angles. So just very interesting.
And it's looking like a full team show for the side of RMU. Dominant performances from every single one of their players. The only questionable thing I have to tell them is that Brim Molly. It's been pissing me off all game, to be honest.
Brim Molly has been very interesting, but did get value killing Sunter that one round. So maybe we need to think about how we use our util better.
Yeah, maybe he knows it. Maybe he knows some hidden tech, and the Saturate will claim Sunter early. Gouda gets a second, goes for a third, and he gets it. What is going on?
We're just not using util or our guns out. Gouda just walks out, and no one is near Sunter to get the refrag, and they just all have like both bombs. Ooh, does catch it, but just a whiff from Tame, and Gouda getting another 4K.
Great, yeah. Gouda's been running riot this entire map. Like, but again, walks out, no util essentially, just a Saturate, hits Sunter, gets 1, 2, 3, and nobody's there for the trade. And I'm pretty sure that Saturate only connected Sunter.
It was only Sunter, both.
Like no expectation. We didn't dog. We didn't boom up from early. We just walked out and not expecting a team that's known for playing aggressive, that just played you very aggressively on their attack side to play passive.
Yeah, and it was interesting as well because that boombot there just will always get punished by someone holding lower, and we heard that the Sky blind got someone close, so I don't know why we don't expect a player close.
Yeah, very interesting. Tame and Panko go in here. A nice little shower crunch. Well played. The Saturate might connect. It does. Sam gets the opening pick of the round. We'll get the upgrade. And now we have a 5v4. First post-plant for the side of Conestoga on this attack half. As now the side of Aura Morris is all stacked up on CT. Early flash spent from Hu. We will not be seeing another flash from him this half, as it's not enough time. The dog to clear out bench. Sam will be spotted. Great break from Hu. As the side of RMU is ready to flood. Oh, the trade doesn't come through. Gouda punishes Sam, but Hulu gets a trade. Bob Mason gets Panko. And now a 3v3. Something needs to punish. Gets it. Moles gets a trade on Hulu. 2v1. It might be too much for Moles.
1 HP.
1 HP. The spam comes through. Sunter
Sunter
closes
taking
out the round. Great round to win from the side of Conestoga.
And that was the pace change Conestoga needed. Instead of giving the respect that RMU wants, they just completely pushed RMU off that early A line. And great Waylay stun that Sam threw to, first of all, stop Pi. Let's go.
Yep.
And to get Neurotic Valentine just stuck barrel and get that one pup with the Bucky there, just completely stopping any Muto that the Brimstone can provide for that retake.
Yeah, again, if a team is completely dependent on their early aggression, in the moment you put them on the back foot like that, they're going to crumble.
The Skyblind does not spot Moles. It was just short and did not blind Moles, so we don't know he's close.
Oh, Panko doesn't get the punish
Respect-
onto
Moles is
Gouda.
closer.
Moles gets a second and gets a
We're
third.
just not clearing the close angle when we saw the player there.
Unlucky round, and it most likely will be going the side of RMU unless a hero play from a Starboy here who's been on fire all map comes out. Smoke comes through, but 4 players of RMU there. Moses is going to swing through the smoke. He doesn't care. Will get picked off. The ult gets invested. Saturate. Sunter's getting walked back. He has to run. All of RMU's are running at him. And the pick, and Tame will shut him down. Good. Take him off his high horse. And we're going to go back. All 4 players
We have to be
playing
careful. There is a chamber
Crossfire.
op here. We have to not... We see the op there.
The nade
Does
will
Nade
connect. Yeah, he might. No, the nade doesn't actually not connect. Bob Mason is really close. Sunter gets shut out. Bob Mason getting a second. And again, RMU excelling at what they excel at best.
Fighting.
They're fighting. Doesn't matter. We have talked about this. I can tell you, we have talked about this. They just take fights. They take fights. They take fights. And they're showing us why they're so strong and why they were a finalist last semester, falling short to U Albany. But that doesn't mean anything. Could have been an off day, and today they're demonstrating so much resilience in these fights, and just staying true to their game plan,
Yeah, just
which is fights.
fights. And Conestoga just not clearing corners properly. And unfortunately, that Skyblind missing, so
Yeah.
Sam did not see it. But we
I
have to be
think he
careful. We know they have an op here, so we should wait for
Good
this
dog. Just the dog. Make sure it connects. There you go. Force the TP. We will take long control. Gouda will spot Tamed in that TP and refract. And Niche just posted up on the angle. The rocket will be invested. We'll claim out Bob Mason. Free sight for the side of Conestoga. 5v4. Op online. Tamed just getting absolutely walked down by Moles and
Yeah, just running
Hookah.
gun with that decay.
It's too much Yuto. The Molly invested
Free
early
Molly to
again
stop
from
the-
Valentine.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
and great
converging
Waylay all.
Pats. Sunter has to find something. Baiting out the shots. Hulu will fall. Sunter will get the pick. Sam gets another. 2v2. It's suddenly a doable round.
But the bomb is not planted for Conestoga here.
Oh, and Moles gets another. Sunter's forced to do a fast fire onto Moles. Gets the pick, but he has to run.
Bomb's
There's
off
not
planted
enough
for the
time.
other side, and we're not
It's
calming that it's planted Cubby.
heartbreak on a round that seemed winnable. Everything just went RMU's way. Very unlucky. Again, the welcome cards have been given. Introductions, no worries. We have 2 great maps coming up.
Haven and Breeze.
Haven and Breeze. And yeah, absolute heartbreak. But we will be back for these maps after a short break. We will be needing it. The players will need to get refreshed after that heartbreaking loss, and we can go ahead and fix our technical issues.
Yeah.
So, be back in a bit. Yep, very sad loss. But again, 3 series is a BO3. We can do this. We got it. And again, a little bit of time will be needed. We'll be going on a break.
Classic. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, chap, this guy is cooked. Oh, pre-fire. Pop it open. Warming up those fingies. And now he's just not missing any shots? That can't be how that works. Moving on. Ooh, Obelisk. And chimps and VR helmets. And a legally differentiated enough version of film score.
Game begin.
Off-seas, we've been around for about two to 3 years now. We started during the pandemic. We started with virtual tournaments, getting students, from across the province to be able to play together. One of our short-term and long-term goals has been to, provide an opportunity for an in-person event. We actually have teams coming from all over the province. Some of the other titles that we've supported through OFSI has been League of Legends, Smash Brothers, Valorant. So we of course have Rocket League. And our most recent one will be Minecraft Education. So we try to choose whatever title our players want to play. So as long as we have demand for a title, that's the title we go with.
You better listen up. Listen when I'm feeling it. Yeah, I got a hit list. Never chasing any bag, only teach where to place them. Solo on a throne, don't need another man telling me how to live life lavishly. Cause I'm built different, boy, let me speak. Try but tiny, but you take it to the main dish.
Timing! Can he claim one? No, he wins!
I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me.
Three of the old guard.
Moving on to the better. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm cash out. Get to the paper, boy. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come
Dodges it! Three shooting!
We'll do more than just fly on it. Ain't on that hill, you gon' die on
Still
it.
in hand.
Baby, I'm not one of them. You should try to shit on it. I'm on it.
Now he gets
I'll send you back to your ass, but good luck with that. This is big as it gets.
it's all opportunity.
Let's see how you do under pressure.
Oh my god, 4K! Swift! He can do it! Sick! Wait. No! Ace to win!
Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
What's the ace?
They don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this
Oh, wait.
coalition. We
Man,
just
just holding out now the fast
It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my
feeling on this one.
Billy Shadow here to back up Willie. Takes out two.
I can show you the coast. Up in the sides, if they
One
want
and one. One.
Oh,
You know. Wordle is still holding back. Going in, they'll start. 1 HP in the pit. He getting another. And now to heaven. Fall.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
That is one. It's doable. Oh, just to reposition the time screens.
Taking out one. He's gonna be able to take out the neck.
How you do under pressure. A moment can live on
They don't
forever.
know.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give him a name to
Cross.
remember.
Takes up one. Jumps across.
Let's see
Now
how
gets
you do
3 in
under
elbow.
pressure. Let's see how
What the
you
hell,
do
but
under
finishes
pressure.
it.
A moment can live on forever.
Dogs. Cats. Definitely dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs. Dogs. Cats. Soccer. Soccer. Gotta go hockey. Senators.
Soccer.
Soccer. Soccer.
Soccer, football, yeah.
iPhone. iPhone.
iPhone,
iPhone.
Android, but I have an iPhone.
iPhone, Android.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
I am an early riser. Nighthawk.
I want to be an early riser, but I'm mostly a Nighthawk. Night owl. And I stay up late.
I don't know. Both of them.
Summer. Winter.
Winter. Summer.
Winter. Summer.
Winter, 100%.
Instagram. Instagram.
Instagram. Instagram.
Instagram. Twitter's too toxic. Twitter.
Twitter.
Multiplayer. Multiplayer.
Single player. Multiplayer.
Multiplayer. I play Valorant. Multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
Chrome. Chrome.
Oh, definitely Chrome. Chrome.
Opera GX. Chrome.
Chrome.
Coffee. Neither. It depends on the day.
Energy drink.
Neither. Bad for you. Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, I think I'm back up. They're gonna make me laugh.
And welcome back, everybody, after that short break for our first day of playoffs for the Condors. Valorant Academy from the Condors versus RMU Varsity. Heartbreaker of a match in map number 1. Did it come down to what? 13-6?
13-5.
13-5? Heartbreaker. RMU stayed true to their style, which is just fight, fight, fight. And the Condors fell victim to it. A lot of early 4Ks and 3Ks.
Just a lot of team fighting for the side of RMU.
Yeah, just a lot of team fights and crossfires too.
Yeah, RMU was really good at just having more than one player take a fight together, and it caused it just made it really hard for Conestoga to get an early pick and leave. I believe the second round for or was it second round for Conestoga? Yeah, the Eco.
The Thrifty, yeah.
The Thrifty. That's when Tame got that early pick against the Chamber. It just allowed Conestoga to snowball because they finally got the first pick, but that didn't maintain throughout the series. RMU just decided to, instead of going for lurks, just to play together, and Conestoga, instead of fast rotating with that comp and trying to play trap plays or try to fast flood or retake, they'd wait until after they planted to even try a retake on the site, which was interesting because they a lot of times have both Raze and Whaley util available. So I'm
conflicted here.
Conflicted why they didn't try to do a lot of TP plays where Sunter would throw the Raze nade and Whaley would throw a stun onto Hookah, because they would just get Hookah control for free, and because they were contesting showers, they wouldn't have the time to rotate to take that timing to do so. So instead of trying to play for the showers line, let them take the short line if we know that they're fighting into Hookah a lot, and going for a trap play and even playing into Hookah instead of giving up the B-long space and the Hookah space to try to at least contest one or the other.
And we're going to be going into this map number 2. Do or die for the Condors. Moles switching off the cloth onto Jet. He is very notorious for that op. That's why we suffered from him on that Haven game last semester. They already got the taste of what we suffered from him on Abyss. Just random fights, random angles he took. So now we're going on to the Elo stick. And Bob Mason, I'm pretty sure in my research we found out that he usually played the Yoru. But after recent nerfs, just like us, we had to switch him off since Yoru is kind of garbage now.
He's not the greatest. Like, he is good, but you don't have as much freedom that Yoru typically had. I believe Yoru, in my opinion, is a lot better in these close maps compared to before, when he was extremely good in these really big maps, because he can just TP to the other site and help, and then TP back if fairly quickly if there's an issue. But with the nerf to both the site duration or the cooldown, or however long the TP lasts, and the Yoru blind only having one, it just makes it a lot harder to play both the sites. But in closer maps, I feel like he's just so much stronger. You can take an early aggressive fight with a shorty or a Bucky, TP out, maybe blind and go for more. But yeah, on these big maps like Haven, not the greatest. And Neon with the sprint just completely breaks how fast teams can rotate through mid.
And this is going to be a very big test. Neon, if we struggled against Gouda's Wele, with how literally the entire game just switched to a ban non-Neon maps in your veto, since Neon's just so good right now after Mr. Domby.
Domby went crazy in
VCT.
Absolutely
rampant. Ran entire teams down. Him and Francis abusing the Neon Yoru combo. Just absolutely ran every team down. The fast rotates from Francis and inserts, and then Domby just hard entering. And we got to make sure that our setups are strong enough to shut down this hard entry or make it useless.
Yeah, I believe we're playing Cypher.
Here we are.
So that makes it a little bit easier. The Cypher trips just completely stop the Neon to completely run to backside. It does not stop the slide speed, but it does help mitigate it. Oh wait, no, it's a...
No, we're here.
We're here. Sorry.
We're fine.
I thought it was flipped again. We have it right now. Ooh,
As we're running it down, there you
by
go.
Sumter. That is the first pick, and Sam just dashing in sight. knows there's a player backside and catches the timing, and Niche gets put down. And great early aggression from Conestoga. Panko is stuck in this garage, and we might get, just get spotted up by Valentine, but Tame
Great
getting that
pick from Tame.
frag, yeah.
This is exactly what I just talked to them about in between games. Just gotta put them on the back foot. If RMU wants to be aggressive and wants to do all these things, we noticed that their util wasn't so great. Just take the fight to them. There you go. Take a fight, and play them at their own game.
That was a
Beautiful pistol.
Yeah, practically perfect. Panko unfortunately getting just 2-minute angles to hold there with the smoke coming down, but Sunter getting that early pick onto Moles, and Sam just pushing back site after TPing just made it impossible for Niche to leave the site. And as a 5v3 retake, RMU had to play a lot more aggressively, and Sam and Tame just picking off both players, trying to retake, even going for that 3-man swing onto the Omen, and looks like a mid-fight for Conestoga here.
We gotta recognize Moles is gonna take this timing. He's gonna try to walk this. He knows we're not A, and now all of RMU is gonna lean towards B as they're gonna try to refight this mid. Great spam from Lu as he spots out where this Silva is gonna be playing. And if we go into his garage, it can be very dangerous. Bob Mason's at least good for one. We spot him out. We know he has a shorty, but the spam's not coming in the right spots. Both smokes spent by Valentine, and Tame just trying to walk up, trying to see if he can find anything. Trip invested. Do we know? Yes, we do. Tame with another pick. Valentine gets his, but gets treated out by Hlu.
They might not know that flank. Ooh, and
Doesn't
Sam
matter.
getting
Sam
rolled.
picks him off.
And we know it's a shorty.
Sam gets
Sam
picked
gets
off.
taken
Is
up, but
somebody
that's a
there for the
Guardian.
trade? Yep. Hlu gets a 3K. And again, the plan change is going to come, and we're going to see how RMU adapts to this new version of the Condors, who's going to play them at their own game now. They said, you want to play rough? We're going to play rough too. And now the fights are being taken.
Yeah, just 5-man swinging on, unfortunately for Professor Gouda getting put down with that Guardian that Hlu had, just spamming through the wall, anticipating a player playing close. 3 players for RMU are going to contest A here, both duelists. So it's up to the Killjoy and Omen to slow down this garage fight that Conestoga is attempting.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and see. And we're in garage already again. We found this weak side, and we have to abuse this Killjoy before these players go in. But we're going to fake the aggression. Tame here's a rotate, but Neon will fake it as RMU might have the read that that's a fake. Condors are regrouping towards the A site. Moles is left on his lonesome as RMU shifts towards a 1-3-1 setup towards a retake.
Yeah, and RMU not seeing any players might just come back A.
No, the drone gets spotted by
Moles.
Moles.
But Tame might get the pick here. Timing is everything here. Whiffs does take up Moles there. Sam dashes on site and just gets traded up by Mason. And
Sander
gets
goes
a
for a
second.
jump
This
spot.
timing is just unfortunate. Blue gets another. Mason with a 3K and just completely taken out. And a wipeout from RMU there. Just taking too long to hit that site. They took up to 30 seconds up there. I don't know why they invested the Sova drone so early instead of just walking up.
Yeah, walking up, sold. If we walk up, it's just Moles on site.
It's just Moles there.
Bob Mason was completely lost, and he only rotated because Moles probably called us over. That drone, if we're going to use it, we should have used it for sight.
Yeah, and to be fair, Tame just took way too early of a timing from where his
he
team
had to
was.
be late short.
Yeah, if he was late short there, Moles might have not got that early pick, and maybe Conestoga could catch a pick or two there.
Another early garage
fight.
fight. Moles goes for it, picks up Panko, but no trade comes across. Yes, Sam,
spammed.
there it is. Sam finds it. He goes for the pick onto Niche, doesn't find it. It's 1 HP, but Gouda will get the spam to the smoke. And 20 seconds into the round, the fight just didn't go Conestoga's way. Tamed walks into the smoke and gets picked off by Valentine. And all of a sudden, 30 seconds in, we are down into a 1v4. Whereas Hlu will find the Mason. Early pick, 3v1. And Hlu's not scared. He's gonna go for this 1v3 opportunity. Valentine already on the site. The tap has to come through. If we stick it, it might be the back home. There it is. Great dodge on the blind. Doesn't hear
Here's a
Gouda.
footstep.
The shot comes through. We know it's a player CT. Gouda's just spamming. Hlu
Oh,
will not see
timing.
the Valentine. He gets
Gets
the
the
pick.
shot and
But
gets
the
shot.
shock dart. Hlu almost goes for the hero. But Hulu, again, that play, even though we lost the round, still sets a tone. We are here to fight, and they will fight you on any grounds necessary. He goes for the one before and almost claims it.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Just getting tagged out by the Omen there. If he was just holding the Omen and gets that early, or gets that 1v1, 2v1 with Sova ult online.
Sova ult online might be doable
Very
if he just fights up
doable.
CT afterwards as well, since Sova was just jumping across and shock darting.
Outlaw invested by Moles here, which is just gonna completely
Shut down this
yeah,
aggression.
shut down. But it looks like just Tane is taking this early fight. Does not get spotted by the Sova dart here and could catch a timing.
That team gets fully inserted towards A. The rest of the team is all the way on A, on mid. Sova's still holding as Moles is on the line for A site. As long as team doesn't call the players over before we try to sell something anywhere else, we should be fine. But team again just inserted, listening along. Everybody is waiting for any command to come through. And all of RMU getting spread a little thin. If we can capitalize on this Killjoy, it might be a good round. The smoke gets invested in Garage as we go to break some Killjoy utility. We spot the Omen. Sunter sees nothing. And Moles has bit the bait, but they're going to be back to back.
The timing. Turn around, team. Turn
They're
around.
going to be back to
Turn around,
back.
team.
Moles gets 2. The trade
Great
comes
shot.
through.
We're just, unfortunately, just missing the timing.
Alone on site, it's still doable. A 3v4 on the bomb site. It's just Gouda, but now Niche is there to help him. Sam doesn't get a pick. Gouda gets Sunter. Sam is forced to recall. Gouda gets a second, and now all RMU's here. The stun is through. The slide comes.
Yeah, even with the tag, just unfortunate timing for Tame. They're just not recognizing that someone could be up short there and just not turning around to hold for his team to cross.
I think a little of a more critical of an angle, but again, commentators, we can see it all right now, so it's easy to say. But I think in map theory wise, I think short's more critical.
I also think we had a lot of information where all the players were. We saw Omen was C window. We saw the Killjoy turret B. So in our minds, we should be expecting a Killjoy and Omen C while the duelists played A.
And if they're all stacked like that, that means they have information on A. AKA Moles is holding it with an outlaw. But again, hindsight, let's go here. Free A site. If we were to speed up right now, it's site.
This timing is just way too off for Conestoga here. We need to be speeding up after this early information.
Yeah, double fight on Heaven, and we're going to get this bomb site. It does not matter what RMU does. This bomb site is ours. Early converging path is invested. And free site, 5v4. The setup is here. As long as we still have Omen blind to cancel this flood, we should be able. Yeah, Panko's set up with the blind. And double play. Who gets the one? Moles gets a trade. Tame, the whiff comes through. And Moles gets 2. Will get the 3rd. And Sam gets the 1st. Can he get the 2nd? No, the spin doesn't come through. Panko lives in a 1v3, and Moles gets
4K.
the 4K.
Just a whiff.
That could have been canceled if the shots just landed for Conestoga. RMU taking another early lead after Conestoga's great pistol and force buy. And again, the gunfights are just going RMU's way.
Yeah, we're just swinging too far into RMU now, and just trying to catch it. And because we're not holding for the swings, we're just getting caught out on these our own swings. While Mole's just faster, getting that pick onto Tame just completely unraveled the attack we had.
Yep. Good timeout by Coach Carter. Things need to be fixed. Things are working. In my opinion, it's being played great. This is micro decision every round that's leading to the detriment. That other round where we were going A, if Tame just stays late, short, might not get picked off by Moles. If that fight goes Tame's way again on short, different round we're talking about, there's no flank, Moles doesn't get a 4K, and we can just focus on CT. Every round is coming down to a micro decision.
Yeah, and then maybe Hulu tucks in the corner of long and holds the Heaven
Yeah,
player.
after he gets the 1.
Instead of trying to go for the 2nd pick, and then that will allow Tame to wrap around, hopefully catch a timing, just trying to play our lives a little bit better instead of trying to go for that hero play. It's just causing a lot of issues.
In RMU, these layers, they've been working since Bind. It's been working this entire time, and we're going back into the round. But just RMU, the way they've been playing, the way they've been supporting each other has been great. And Moles, again, recognizing what's happening And going back straight into that Outlaw, I said it before the game started, his scope on Haven is detrimental. And we'll be moving on into another Forest Garage take with Bot Mason in the window, who could go for a stun play. His spams are trying to go. We spot the Outlaw. Sunter gets taken in the leg, and we're shifting into a fast B take. Sunter's gonna up jab dash, double dashes, saturate. We'll connect with the Bot Mason. The flash goes on to Valentine, but there's 2 players here on this A link abusing their range advantage, and we're forced to stay. Arm users happy to stay around. The bomb gets chucked as bait. Nobody bites. And we're fighting doing A-Link. Panko gets hit once. The pigs are coming. Oh no, the Bowman Blinds invested early. And the Condors are just completely stuck. Niche picks tamed in Garage. Mason just gets the slide. Moles gets another. It's a bloodbath. Bob Mason gets another. And Valentine with a collapse will make it 5-2 for the side of RMU.
Yeah, just a little bit of over commitment on that A fight. I feel like it could have been good if they had a smoke to help them cross a little bit easier, but I honestly think just sticking that bomb, if we're in that thrifty round,
bomb money's a little more important. Okay.
Bomb money is a little bit more important. Now Mole's just upgrading to an operator here. Again, we have to play find the operator, and Mole's is just masking where he's playing perfectly.
Yeah, he's been switching out every round, just hiding, reading where Condors is gonna go. Now has his grass line, knowing nobody has crossed. RMU can just simply go back into this 3-man stack.
We do spot the Jet player.
Oh, Sunter falls to Niche. Niche gets a second.
And we're just not
At this point,
layering our util.
We're just running it down.
Unfortunate. We just went too fast, and we're not waiting for Omen to get into position to throw an Omen blind. That could have completely changed it around. Tame does get an early pick.
Those goes for another, and Valentine just
out.
traded. Panko goes for a TP play, but Mason is there to let it happen. Stun doesn't get it. Panko lives on 5 HP. As Halu has to come out long quick. Moles is on the line. Halu can't cross. And Panko is just stuck with bomb and hell. Halu spots out Bot Mason. Wall comes out. It doesn't do anything. He drops. Oh, he dies to Butter.
Here gets a second.
The
blind
blind
available here.
Oh, Niche whiffs. No, doesn't. Halu gets one.
No!
1 HP. Almost the hero play. The 2v5 was there.
Just a little whiff, and the blind is going a little too wide to get the killjoy there.
That's just absolute heartbreak from the side of Conestoga. They almost made it happen. Who hit Bot Mason just enough so he died from fall damage? Panko getting moles, just absolutely shutting them down on the op. And Halu got the pick he needed. He killed Niche on full health. And then Valentine was left with nothing but 5 HP. So unlucky. We go into a next round. We're into round number 9. And Moles again posted up with his operator in Garage. 3-man stack. And they're giving it up. They're going to be playing for Killjoy ult though. So this lurk from Tamed is going to be so
they have
critical.
to break this Killjoy turret so Tame can walk up and fight here.
And Valentine kills Sam.
Killjoy turret has been broken, so Tame can do it, but gets spotted up by Soba.
Yeah, Soba fighting him in mid, and
Gamuda
walks down on him. Sunter gets the first, but it might be too much. No smokes available, but he will be stuck in the site.
Gets off.
Yeah, there's too much. It's a stinger in hand, and the Dream Niche gets the kill to make us 2-7. The ghosts from last season start showing up. And we need a turnaround. We need a way to shut him down. This is the exact same way that it happened last semester, where the op just got too much value. And Moles, again, is getting too much value off of the scope.
Yeah, we have to find this operator. And the moment we see the op, for some reason, he's playing stacked with his team. He might switch it up this round. But the past 3 rounds, he's been playing Seaside with 2 players being able to fast rotate to help the side hold. So recognizing this, instead of pushing the operator, we should be finding it and then rotating immediately to the other side, because Neon's already playing A, so it doesn't matter if she's playing there because the rotates are still going to take the same amount of time. Just playing the information game instead of trying to take these early site hits, as they have not been working for Conestoga, or maybe even slowing down the pace.
Yeah,
RMU has been pushing them, like flank. I wonder on where Moles got that 4K. If Conestoga just had one person play further back, if Tame just played further back and held the rotate, that could be a completely different round because RMU is just pushing them the moment site gets taken.
Yeah, they're giving them sight. We're doing good in taking the sites. A lot of the rounds, we've had the bomb site that we have wanted. It's just coming down to that post plan, the way that RMU's layering their peaks, layering their fights, that Conestoga is just not ready for. And now Moles is peeking out long. Drone will not spot him. As this Sova, he goes for an early pick, gets Sam, and takes Sunter to 1 HP, where he will fall to Gouda with an Odin. Moles is going for a repick, picks off Panko, and he's just going nuclear. He's going for it. He goes for the knives. He doesn't get the shot. They're just jumping. They're having fun with it.
Don't get the spray transfer, but
Gets
this
a pick. Oh,
outlaw
sorry.
or this Odin's just too strong, and Tame getting picked out on these lurks. I don't think these lurks are working for Conestoga, and they should just be trying to do these group fights a bit better.
Yeah, at this point, it's almost feeling like they're letting him lurk in as a trap.
Yeah, like Anish is just waiting for Tame to try to go on this mid fight or this mid walk, and it's just not working because Conestoga don't get the site, so there's no lurk value getting found.
Yeah, the lurks are just he's just being left in like already. Whether by the time he's up a site, we're down 2 or 3 players.
Another A fight, but it looks like Conestoga.
This might be a good read.
Yeah, this is a good read. There's 3 players mid for the side of
Yeah, and Tame
RMU.
just has to stay composed in this window. If he just stays, he will be able to find 2 players. No, he goes for the
He's
peek, and
swinging
Nish is
out.
gonna pick
Gets
it.
the
Never mind.
one.
He gets his pick. He gets his one.
I-
But do we know about Gouda? Gouda's posted down short. Nobody
I
went
think
short.
we're waiting for the tamed ult here to get info. Yes, this is great for Conestoga. They think it's a C hit because of Conestoga. This is perfect for Conestoga.
Valorant. We
And
take
he
A.
gets the timing on Gouda and TP's heaven.
What a
Or down to
play.
heaven.
Perfect round
And
for the
Moles doesn't
Condors.
expect it.
5v3, Sunter's heaven, knife out. Sunter will be able to
Sees
catch
the
his
shoulder,
punish.
and he
Gets
gets
him
it.
off. 4v2. Bomb is planted. This is the best round we've seen the boys play this entire time. Bob Mason goes for the bait, gets ticked, and we have the fight. Sunter gets greedy, gets his pick, gets the 3K, and now Bob Mason is gonna have to answer to Sam's Bucky. Will he find it? No. Sam
Timing.
sees him. No, does he see him? Never mind. Bob Mason gets the third. He's trying to isolate a one, but Hulu has the cross, goes for the thing, and
And
Panko
great shot by
shoots him
Panko.
down. What a shot, but what a round.
That was perfect from Tame there. Even though it was a little bit suspicious swinging out wide there, Niche just not winning the fight there, and Tame not jumping out a window and actually wrapping around to go through his spawn to make sure that no one was close and get that ult down, just made RMU think that they were running C because that was their C player.
That was literally an unintended fake by Tame right there. I don't think he intended to fake a site right there. He was getting the site info to make sure we could hit for free. And RMU's rotated. And Sunter capitalizing, catching Gouda with his back to him, and Moles is going for another aggressive fight up long. Sam, if you go for it, you might be in trouble. Moles is posted up close
Ooh, and
right,
the
but
tiny
he's
ult.
getting too greedy. He's gonna swing to 3, but picks off Panko. Sam needs to get him. Sam gets the punish, but smokes are no longer available. Bob Mason and Gouda are now posted up. Sam has to respect this aggressive peek.
Tame caught a timing with this alarm bot, but is still going too early. Conestoga did not get the A side yet, but he went for an early pick. Whaley ult is available for Conestoga here.
If conversion passes pops on the left side, we might be able to get bomb site, but I cancel. A null command's gonna come through. Sam's gonna stay. We might just want. We want to rewalk short, I think.
Yeah, we rock short, wait for these smokes to end, and then Sam will pop the ult. And yeah,
We have to watch
RMU
out for
just
Gouda,
getting a
though.
little anxious here.
Gouda in heaven is going to be a problem.
ult.
That Odin is gonna be very hard to get across without any smokes. The freeze command is perfect. The ult, I don't know if it connects onto Valentine. I think there was a gap in that. Do we know? Wait, is Valentine inside? No, he's
No,
offside.
Valentine
Never
is
mind.
offside, but just... Uh-oh.
Oh,
I think we
We
lagged
got
out.
a
No.
DC. Oh, gets one, gets
Gets
two. And Gouda, 2v2. This is a perfect round. Sunter.
Moles has an op, or Niche has the op.
Sunter just going for a little too many fights. Here you
Great
go.
pick, we
Gets
know
the
the op
first.
here.
Now Niche is left with an operator. If we just play our crossfire perfect, Niche has no
And we have dart
chance.
available.
Solvadart gets popped. There you go. Sunter goes with a peek. And what a way to bring it back. The fights started going our ways. The hits were working perfectly fine. Amazing from the side of Conestoga.
A little, well, someone hit the wrong button. That's okay. But that was a great comeback from Conestoga there. Even though RMU did get 8 in a row, the last 2 rounds, hopefully, were enough for Conestoga.
Yeah, very well played by Conestoga as we go into this pistol round where it's going to be defined by how we layer our peaks now. Because RMU, you're already looking at it, they don't care about anywhere else in the map. It's about to be 5 people. That Neon, Bob Mason, is going to try to walk you down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it looks like Clue is about to peek into 5 players.
Yep.
Hopefully, this lineup, gets
Hey.
the dart.
To be clear,
They don't
no.
break
they're
it,
waiting.
though.
They're
They're
waiting.
waiting.
He's going to be a victim. I have a feeling. Clue, get your one.
Gets
Yeah,
the
you spot the
shoulder.
Silva. We know. We have to rotate as RMU have not faked on a pistol yet.
Yeah, and rewrapping short is perfect, actually. Just not letting them take that early fight onto him and allowing Sunter and Panko to set up here. And look for both Tamed and Samurai. They know that they are not walking up anywhere else. They
anywhere.
are stuck A.
They're actually stuck A long as we have control of short, we have control of mid, and now Tame is in their spawn.
The only thing is Panko is pushed up a little too close. I would prefer they were back
Yeah,
behind
that
the
dart's
box.
about to be too much. Panko! The shots don't connect, and Gouda gets Halu,
out.
and everything falls apart. Sunter has to play for his life. Shock dart's about to connect. No, it doesn't. They're just hunting him down before bomb gets planted. Sam's gonna walk into a smoke where Moles is waiting. And now same case in a 1v5. Gets the first, doesn't connect the second, gets it, gets the third. 8 HP, gets the
it's a
fourth
1v1.
guy. 1v1. Valentine is forced
He
to go
needs
short.
2 bullets. Has
Two
light
bullets.
armor.
2 bullets while Valentine needs 1. Tamed, the IGL, if there's a moment to stand up, it is now.
No.
Oh, he will walk into Gouda's crosshair.
Oh, no.
And
The
Tamed
rage.
will fall in the 1v5. The hero from the IGL almost come through, but a heartbreak. Don't worry about it. You tried.
It's just unfortunate positioning for Conestoga there. Panko just played a little too close up, which allowed both Moles and Bob Mason to break the crosshair that Panko had and could not get any value from that corner play. Especially with that Omen near side.
Might have been very valuable to just pop it from backside.
Even though you get taken out. Ooh, great shot by
from
Panko, though.
Absolutely.
Who needs util when you have a sheriff?
Yeah, exactly. Putting Moles down into the grave. And again, this is what we saw on Bind on the defense. An early pick from the Condors in a Thrifty led to a very nice round. If we can do the repeat, we might be looking at a nice little 9-5. As Tamed, again, is all the way down C long.
He is taking every space. He is.
Don't
Wait,
get too
what the-
angsty.
wait,
Valentine! He keeps his life. We're good. 5v4 still available as all of RMU is in mid besides Bob Mason, who's listening for rotates on the A side.
Sunder is trying to hold this Omen smoke, but might get caught up by Niche playing this close cubby angle.
Yeah, we're gonna re-clear short, and this is great. 3-man
But
wall.
the shotgun might be
Bob
too much.
Mason!
Oh, he
What
gets
a pick!
taken out by a stinger.
Perfect. And now Tame just hears it. We know that they're coming C, but do we know about Niche going through B though? Sunter's ready. Just ready to receive these players.
Great
What a shot.
And Neurotic is 1 HP to the sheriff.
Yeah, 1 health. Sunter, get the pick.
Gets the
What
second
a
shot. We know he's mid.
And we know he's mid. What a Thrifty. Another early pick. Claims the Condors. A very nice Thrifty early on to set the tone of the half.
And great recovery. Panko getting that early pick onto Moles just completely stopped any aggression that RMU was about to have. They had to slow it down, but because they had to slow it down, Tame got a perfect timing to walk down C to clear everything and notice that the players of RMU were still outside A. And with the 3 players clearing down short, even though Bot Mason had the judge that could have potentially got all 3. Just a whiff, and Hlu, Stinger just mowing them down.
Yeah, another really fast B take. Panko's gonna need every bit of util to live this, but the judge in hand might be able to punish this, but the run and gun sting and this frenzy might be too much. Just waiting. The judge on the shoulder is not enough. And now Bob Mason has an upgrade towards the judge as well. Moles gets a pick on Sunter on C-Link as he tries to flood too early. And now we might get Thrifty back. Tame gets an early pick. Moles claiming a Hlu with another Sheriff. Tame gets a trade. Do we know? Gets a third! It's up to Sam with this Outlaw. Moles, we hear the drop. We know they're going A, but this scope just upgrades to the judge, switches back to the Outlaw, doesn't know what gun to take. Guardian
but doesn't know that Moles went to spawn.
Moles with such great position right now, just baiting his Sova player, going in spawn, essentially going AFK as a defender, and I don't think Sam is going to expect it. No, Sam knows! Doesn't get the kick! The shoots don't connect, he's 1 HP! No connection, it's okay, Moles is all the way back, we know he's in spawn.
5 bullets.
He re-wraps, Moles is just waiting and playing with him, but Sam might be able to get the pick here.
Nice.
Now he has it. He just had, but not enough time. A dash in hand. Gouda having a Bulldog. I think he's one to the Guardian, and that dart will reveal him. And then he gets it. Sam,
Gets the tag.
1 HP. Yes! And gets the pick. He has time. What a play from Sam. Stand up our 20 Infinity Stone Thanos to close out and cancel the Thrifty for RMU. What a moment to bring it back as that round with that positioning. That was...
And great 3K by Tane, by the way.
Yep.
Stinger mowing down 3 of the players, and importantly, getting that Neon just like who could break the crosshair.
Yep. Absolute great shutdown.
Yeah, unfortunate Pango just got completely util dumped.
Yeah, it's too much. He just got
Just
run
too
down.
much util there.
Tanked by a Stinger, drive
Yeah,
by.
it was a frenzy.
Oh, sorry, Frenzy. Even worse, actually. Full Phantom buy, but instead of RMU, besides one Sticky Vandal and Moles will
Gets that
shoot down
early
Sunter. And Bob Mason's all the way up B main. All 5 players are
Great
funneling.
omen blind,
They're
though.
in sight. The spam doesn't connect.
Who
Both
gets
killed by
2
Cool.
and Pango gets a
with another.
trade?
What a round, 3v2.
But it's a 2 or 3v2, sorry.
With a player on 1 HP, that is Panko, but RMU just looking for a fight again, not sticking this bomb. Gouda just holding mid, while Niche is just trying to continue to bait.
If I'm tamed here, I'd go for Cypher all here. The timing.
The timing
the
might
timing
be
is
detrimental, as Niche is walking left. Well, Gouda might get caught.
But
Tame knows it. I think Tame knows.
Niche
Tame knows
gets
gets
the bomb
spam.
down,
We
and they
got
know he's
bomb.
stuck mid.
What a round here. We know Gouda's front B. He has no time.
Just jumping.
He just has to try to save, to be honest. It's a round to be lost. And we're just holding. He's just baiting, just tickling the cage.
And the Cypher game just completely negates Gouda's chance to even walk up anywhere. All Panko has to do is just hold the garage walk, and as long as Gouda doesn't read that Sam's in this corner here, but it looks like he will.
I think he does, yeah.
Oh.
Shock darts in hand. Oh, no,
recon.
dart. Wait.
But the recon misses.
Oh, no,
never
clears
mind.
bot
Just
Tame,
barely
gets his
clears
spam.
it.
And 3 rounds in a row. The Condors haven't been able to do that today, and they finally strung them after that huge Thrifty that we're now actually capitalizing off of.
7-9. This was a 4-8 half.
Yep.
Goes to show what a couple rounds can just completely flip this. Looks like Moles is going to pop Jet Knives this round. And also, who got that 2 kill? I believe just getting one spam. Moles try to go for an early aggressive. The C-Link smoke just caught Moles off guard. Sam
And
going for a
Sam,
pixel angle.
He might catch this Killjoy as he tries to go for a shift peek. Hlu will get the first contact, and it appears to be a very quick another B/garage aggression. Seems like RMU love this B site.
Oh, but Panko does not know that. Moles walked up. Ooh, timing is everything here.
Panko has to be scoped in, the Outlaw in hand to shut down Moles. He's going for the peak. Sam gets the opening pick of the round. And now you have to cancel all plans. They have to start reclearing things. Moles shuts down Panko with the knives.
The only player who can survive an Outlaw shot as well, I believe. Not getting tagged out.
The
though.
wall comes in. Smokes are through. Neon just going for it. But Tame has the timing. Gets another. Gets a third. What a 3K for the IGL.
What a flick.
What a round for Tame, just taking his timing. That's what you gotta do against these guys. They're just taking so many fights. They can't hold everything. Somebody's bound to slip. And there it is, Tame finding the needle in the haystack.
Yeah, and Bomb Mason shoulder just popping into the view of their own smoke, allowing Tame to just get that pick, and no one looking A-Link just allowed that 3K to happen. I will say it was a thrifty round, so I don't know if we can get too high.
No, I think that's still high. I think that's still hyping up.
I'm
What a
just messing, I'm
timing.
just messing,
I don't wonder if Tame's about to get jumped up by
there's
players.
5 players pushing C here. And a Neon with Killjoy 1 off. Same thing with Sova. So we have to play for this site, which Tame is doing. Great smoke. Gets the
Brings
first.
Can he get the second? No, Moles gets the
But
trade.
great damage onto Moles. Panko's
And now
already
Panko's
pushed up
aside.
and just
No.
going a little too fast there. Trying to help the IGL to stall, but that's Sova all online here, and Sam just having to run all the way to A with his operator.
Yeah, it might be too much here. It might be too much stall,
This might
but
have to be a save angle.
might be a save angle. But again, it's 8-9. If Sunter can go for something huge here, it just might be the moment. What a
Pick.
shot! Gets a second!
What are we
Pop
so
out,
vaulting?
Pop early! No util usage on this team. We're going for it. Time is running low. We need a smoke. Somebody hold them. Omen Blind comes through. He gets the pick. Bomb is halved. Sam gets the shot!
What are you ulting? Are we tiny?
And huge round. 7 seconds remaining. A round that seemed impossible. Sunter opens up the count with 2 amazing picks on CT.
Ooh, that jiggle peek onto Niche, and then just wide swinging Moles, not expecting Sunter to just ego diff him there. Just completely open up the site, and with Professor Gouda just ripping ult before any of the players at Conestoga even tap the bomb. I believe there's only 8 seconds left.
Yeah, 7 seconds. If he saves that ult,
If
they
he
win
just
the
saves
round.
the ult, they just win the round there.
I've been saying it since last game. Their util is not looking great, but their fighting is amazing. I'll give him that.
I'll give him that.
Now Sam going for the early fight here. Will
Gets the
kill from Sam to open up round number 19. 5v3 early on. Sunter's posted up. Might be able to find Niche if he overcommits. He tries to cancel. Still tries to get the walk. Just holding around, trying to find some info. But Sam, the damage is done. Your 2 duelists, your smoke and your duelists are already down. It's gonna be up to Moles to try to find something. But we're not giving them anything. Bumps and spawn still for some reason. So they're just looking for a pick. Gouda walking up and is completely quiet on the western front.
Yeah, and this is perfect from both Panko and Tamed. They're just allowing all of RMU to take the C side, knowing that they have 5 players who can just completely retake C if need be. And Sunter's just waiting for Niche. Niche might be going for early, gets the spot off. Sunter going for reswing, but just
Sam
Niche
almost
running
catches
away.
the cross.
Tame does get taken out, but
Revealed, and Smalls is all the way up in C site, full control of the bomb
Panko might
site.
get caught out here.
Panko! No, the whiff comes through, but they both whiff. 31 HP. We maintain man advantage. 4v3. Killjoy gets popped to stall. Again, it's too early. We almost get a TK. The bomb gets denied, but the Killjoy doesn't get broken. Oh no, man, it got broken. Moles gets an early pick up to Sunter. Blind is out. But converging
Professor
pass.
Gouda, 4
Gouda gets
HP.
another. Can Panko do this? 9 HP, sorry, 4 HP. Moles doesn't get the timing. Panko's out backside and they have no idea. Panko smokes Garage. Does Niche know if Panko's able to find this pick? Can she? She does. Knows that Moles has to be in the smoke. Smoke in the hand.
Here's
And Moles
a
goes for
util.
the peak.
Just
closes out round number 20.
too many 1v1s. We had a perfect setup, and then Tamed, instead of trying to go for the fight against the Sova, goes behind cover, but is getting tagged out by a Sova drone.
Heartbreaker of a round after that great opener by Sam. That collab meant everything. But RMU comes out on top of that round. 9-20, I was saying 9-10. Nothing to worry about. Econ's still good. Op still online. But Neon Alt might be a problem as we're looking at what it's possibly a 1-4 split through Garage from the side of RMU.
Just unfortunate.
Unfortunate. We switched the setup towards A. We're heavy stacked towards C, which is really good for this. This might be a really good read from the side of the Condors here. It's all quiet, just defaulting. Sova trying to bait some info. Moles looking for a fight as always. And Valentine and Niche just holding the extremities, making sure nobody walks through. Panko, this angle is amazing. If somebody goes a little too far, but they know, they're just hugging the right side. Nobody will know. Up shot misses. Oh, another op shot misses. Sunter
Sunter
gets
gets
bought
one.
Mason. He gets off. Moles will pick him off, and Gouda gets him. Everything's collapsing on the C side of the map. Tames all the way walked through, though. There's no Killjoy utility to watch the flank. Tames might be able to capitalize off of it. Killjoy turret goes up.
Great
Hulu
shot.
gets a pick. Tame gets another. It's suddenly a 3v2. Panko falls to Niche. Niche gets another. Hulu is suddenly left in a 1v2. Moles is 1 HP. Goes for it. Glue doesn't get the pick. He gets it. Niche is stuck in default. 1v1, but will be able to get the 3-piece. Another round that just slips from the Condors' grasp. Tame with a great flank. Glue with a shock dart. It seemed like if the fights just were taken together, the round could have gone a different way.
Unfortunate as well. A bit of hindsight, but Panko was in a perfect spot to throw an Omen
Omen
blind into Garage, which would have allowed Sunter or Sam to get that pick, and Sam just whiffing the op shot when it mattered the most, and economy broken for Conestoga here.
All of a sudden, what looked to be a very beautiful comeback is now forced into a thrifty that could make us go into match point. But Sunter gets a great
early.
pick onto Moles. Goes for the second, spots the second, but Bob Mason's down long.
Stunned.
He gets stunned, gets the pick. 4v3.
But they're just stuck in Cubby here.
No shots. Do we know about Hulu? Yes, they do. Hulu will fall to an absolute rain of bullets. The turret will now actually be online to watch the flank. It's up to 2 sheriffs. The IGL and the Smokes player have to do the impossible. 3v2. If Tame can find a timing, it might be possible for Panko, but he's not going to go for it. He's instead going to rewrap CT, as all of RMU's happy to just stay together and play trades. Tame will fall early. Panko has to get this Sova kill and will fall to Gouda. Series point to RMU.
Just unfortunate. They got the early pick onto Moles, but Bot Mason just ripping the ult through Garage, and Panko and Tame just could not rotate in time to help. Just a bit of hindsight moments that need to be reviewed on later, but just unfortunate for the side of Conestoga there.
Yeah,
And this could be potentially the last round of their season. And it matters most. There's a Soval online. We have seen how they've been using it, but Tame could just be pushed on by 5 players here. He has to play very carefully.
And he is going to get pushed with 5 players. They're going to try to end it now. No view on mid. We have to recognize this. Panko and Tame are going to be playing on side. He gets darted. The Sova ult stun is too much for the IGL. He's just getting absolutely jumbled. Panko gets the pick. Panko and Sunter are there to kind of support. RMU has nothing of the site. The blind gets popped. Panko gets 1. Gets the second. Gets 3 kills for Panko. Huge round. 4v1. Too many 1v1. Sam closes it out. 10-12. Oxygen for the side of Conestoga.
That was perfect from Panko. Early rotating to help Tame properly hold that backside, knowing that none of the players on RMU push the log side, knowing that they like to fight through the Omen smoke mid, just getting that crossfire, allowing Tame to just live for that little bit longer, allowing Panko to get that 3K at the end there. They did, and the dart missing back plat allowed Panko to just spray down 2 of the players.
Yep. Great spot to be there for Panko. What a moment to show up. If we can take this round, the money is looking tough for RMU.
Yeah, they would have just enough, but Moles does have these jet knives, and it's up to Sam and Sunter to get this fight on Moles here. He's gonna go for this mid fight. Timing. Moles gets Sunter, gets traded out, but Neurotic gets the second.
The trades again, like all series long, are going RMU's way. Panko sees the cross. They're gonna regroup. The bomb was still down. Tame has all of C control. We have to recognize a Renoble.
Tame's gonna get pushed.
Do they know? Tame has been pushing down every round.
No, you
Tame's
gotta
gonna
talk,
walk
you gotta
into it. No. 2v3. Panko has ult to be on site too early, but the ult's gonna be in a spot where she's gonna get punished. Bob Mason's in backside. Gets the early pick.
Great Omen blind.
There we go. Can she find the second? Gets the pick. Damage is done. Hulu is out of backside with her. And now the Killjoy ult's popped.
They got it! 11-12!
11-12. Shutting down the ult. Both of them winning their 1v1s. And now the econ is looking rough for RMU. We could be looking at an overtime match here.
They just have enough for, I believe, half armor or light armor and vandals. Maybe one of them has to swap down to a Judge or Stinger here. Yeah, it looks like Moles will be forced on the light armor vandal.
Again, moments to show up. Everybody's showing up when they're needed right now. Everybody's having their hero moment. Tame getting one. I'm even impressed he got his one. There was 4
That
people
was
on his
great.
screen when he swung,
Unfortunate, like hindsight, swinging
Yeah.
too early.
but he got his
Um,
one at least.
He got arguably the most important one, the Sova,
Yep.
to get that early info.
And again, the hold.
Yeah.
RMU going for the exact replay of the round. 3-player walk down as Moles just holds A. You just have to be patient this time. Tamed again all the
Walking
way
down
through C. No, doesn't care. Garage is cleared out. Moles is on A. I have a feeling this might be a fake.
Sam
Gets a huge pick on the Neon. 5v4.
And who's just playing retake with Sova? This is perfect. Yeah, just give up the A side, allow RMU to set up,
Yep, they want it, but you can get these picks with this Sova ult.
and Tame knows that they can't go C, so he's calling for an A. Hopefully, yeah, Conestoga is shifting over.
Yeah, we're gonna shift over very slowly, but we're here. If Sam can somehow land a saturate onto default, that player's gone.
That player's gone. If he gets one pick, Whaley ult is available for them. Sunter is shifting over Garage just to make sure that Tame doesn't get flanked on. But honestly, I think we know that they're A. There's 35 seconds left. There's no way they're re-going C. Tame should be trying to take a fight right here.
Just walk up that bomb. Bomb starts.
Rip the
Sova
Sova
ult.
ult.
Yep, Sova ult
Just
will
to
get
stall.
popped. Just waiting for some noise. Doesn't connect
know
onto
what? The
ammo.
Wow, we
No,
just
no
whiffed.
damage. And it's gonna be rough. There's a lot of stall. Omen blind, Killjoy mollies are available for the side of
Oh,
RMU.
but the turret is down.
Yeah,
Tame could
Oh,
get the
but
pick on the Sova.
Makuta, he has to win this fight on long. He has to win it. If he loses it, it might be it. Omen blind.
gets the one.
wins it.
Sunter gets
Santo
the
gets
second.
it. Sam, the whiff.
It's a
3v1.
just Valentine.
Doesn't matter. Overtime. Huge rounds to be won. Everybody's showing up when it matters. The patient was there. The stall was there. And now we're forcing overtime on Haven.
Oh my goodness. From a 4-8 half, losing the pistol round, going down to a 4-9, and we're Fnatic coming back, getting that 12-12. There is life. There is
Oxygen, everything. The fights are being lost by the people that haven't lost the fight all game, essentially.
and Conestoga is feeling confident. Unfortunately, Sunter and Sam, even though they were Sunter was frying first map, have been looking a little shaky on the second. They have been playing pivotal roles of getting that early aggression down from both the from the duelists from RMU, just taking down bot Mason that Sam got mid, I believe, just stopping any early aggression. It's up to Sam and Sunter to get this pick on Moles mid here. If they do not get it, this could be everything. Catches Moles in that corner.
Moles is going to be forced to retreat using his dash. Moles is less dangerous when he cannot get out for free. Dash invested. Neon is posted up long. Bot Mason just jiggling this long angle. If we can push him off, RMU will collapse on the A site. The rotates will not come fast enough. We have to recognize he's
And we're
alone.
speeding up. This is perfect. Conestoga is finally speeding up on these A fights, and we have all of A control. It is a 5v5 retake.
Yeah, minimal util used as well. Bomb is planted. Omen blind available to just stall the CT flank, and it's all 5 players coming out of CT. If the cross is played correctly, this round is unlosable. Just
Moles
waiting.
Coming out
Early
early.
fight. Sunter trying to fight
Catches
something
the
about
head.
Mason.
Gets the dink.
And there you go. First player down. Moles is
down.
down. 3v1. There you go.
Bowie goes
It's a
down.
blender in there.
13-12.
13-12. Match point on map number 2 for the Condors. This could be an amazing comeback that just might shut down RMU mentally if they can be consecrated.
They have to do what they were doing best, and is triple holding these early mid fights. Moles and Bot Mason have both peaked mid very early, and also like mid to late rounds. They just have been peaking mid to try to catch a timing. And with the 3 players, Conestoga, just perfect. Just triple high-lowing this angle just makes it practically impossible for RMU to get a pick. Ooh, I do not like this lineup though. I hope they don't get spammed.
Yeah, the drone comes through. Spam comes. All 5 players. RMU's not going to take that fight, but Moles finds
Refire
Sunter
Sunter.
early. And now RMU's scrambling. They're regrouping, going towards the C site. Nice walk down from Sam. This turret didn't spot him. I don't know if shooting it was the right choice. Sam
And it
Tame.
looks like it's a fake back to A. They recognize
Yeah.
how much util they use. But Tamed is calling that, hey, they have not committed careful A and careful B. And Tamed is going for another mid lurk timing, knowing that the Killjoy turret is down.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
Sam
timing.
might get
Sam might get
caught.
timing here.
Yeah, Sam gets caught
We're
by
just peeking too
Niche.
early.
And the A site might be free for the taking. Sam has all the information we could possibly give on A. At this point, you have to be on that bomb site. We cannot play retake here.
Yeah, we know that they're just committing A. We have all of B. Oh, we're just going for a 5v3 retake. It's
And it's going to be able to tame again, just getting this pick on
yeah,
flank.
Tame can get this pick onto Niche here.
It's going to be all we need, but Tame is going to be re-clearing mid, making sure there's nothing great from him. Can he find this pick on Cubby? No, he won't. And it's just too much. The same blender we put on their side last round, it's going to be available for them. Halu gets us killed through the smoke, though. Hello, hold on. Halu gets us. Panko gets another.
Oh, just a
almost
whiff
caught
on
the
Bob
Mason.
Mason. No, that was the pick.
The impossible almost seemed possible. We saw light for half a second there.
And time's just running out. Panko just not having enough time to isolate these 1v1s.
Yeah, the discipline's coming through, and Valentine will force 13-13 overtime. Just too many fights after that early aggression. Afterwards, we just have to wait.
We know that they like to swing mid, and we just keep looking on the wrong angle and not expecting them to pre-fire us.
Yeah, very unlucky. No mind. New game, essentially. That's why OT is beautiful in Valorant. It's essentially a new game every time you go OT again. Just 1-1. Gotta go one run at a time. 13-13. Again, look at Hulu. We're talking about Rook, possible like rising player of the year here.
26 and 15.
26 and 15 from the rookie. 1 season under his belt. Can he consecrate it with this comeback? Sam is gonna speed up.
I love this early aggression that they show, just to bait all these utils. Sova, Dart use,
Moles.
Omen Smoke use, Moles has walked up A long, but we do use a Sova drone to re-clear.
Do we clear him though? Do we find him? No, he didn't look in the corner.
No, we did.
Okay, we did,
He
okay.
used the smoke to clear it.
Okay, good.
And they know that when Moles walks up, his team typically likes to play around that. So they're just speeding up on the C side. They're like, screw the enemy team.
We gotta watch out for
Oh,
this
push up.
timing from Niche. Niche gets the first.
And
Smoke
we don't
on
have a
CT isn't
smoke
there.
spot, but Sam gets a
what a
double!
play! He gets the 2. Can he find the 3rd?
Gets the refract.
Kudas is there. Refract available. 4v3. Tame's an amazing prime position.
Gets the
Tame
ult.
gets the 3rd. Ult's available.
Tame, get the
Tame
swing.
gets the swing. Gets a 4v1. Moss is
Wait,
left on
too
his
far,
lonesome.
too far.
Too far.
Who cares?
Sam
Sam gets a 4K.
4K.
The first 4K, I believe, for Konosuga this game.
This
this
game,
series.
this series. What a moment, Sam. No smokes available. Doesn't matter. Swings out, get the 2-player backside, shuts down Gouda, and then just goes for it. Hungry, shutting down Moles.
And getting that ult available just allowed Tame to get that free pick, ensuring that it was a 4v1. A little trolly at the end, but hey, they were confident. Sam was feeling it. So I respect the overcommitment. And Sam is picking up this operator, trying to abuse the aggression that RMU is showing.
Yep.
It's
Picking up
another
the oil
4
line.
mid, and they know that no one's here. So Sam is just going to potentially just hold this A line and make it impossible for RMU to even try to walk A, and it gives so much information for Conestoga. They know that none of the players of RMU are on A.
Yeah, and Moles is taking a timing up B with Gouda and Bot Mason. Again, guys, this is match point for map number 2, and all of RMU's posted up on the B site, where nobody's playing right now.
Yeah,
They're going to explode onto it very soon. That when the moment that trip goes off, it's go time for RMU, and the Condors have to scramble back into position. But they're just waiting. The trip goes off. The entry's through. Stun, dash, both all used. RMU's all over the site, but they might have used too much util to take it. Will we see Moles and 3-player walk,
Sam might get pushed up here.
4-player walk?
If he just holds this, they're going to walk into him.
Yep, full patience here from Sam is needed. He can find Moles.
He gets the early pick on Moles,
There
and
you
he just
go.
plays his life. This is perfect.
Niche
Niche
gets the pick on Panko,
Panko, but gets traded out.
Perfect. And all players are
4v3.
linked. Gouda gets Halu. The positions are a little interesting. It might be too
Sam,
close.
Going a little too fast.
Sam gets the pick on Valentine. We are on a 3v2.
there,
Bob
2v2,
Mason gets a trade. The time is running low. And Gouda gets another. Sam's forced to try to stick half, but Gouda and Mason just go on to him. 14-14. What seemed to be an amazing play from Sam. Just the trades again. all these rounds on defense. Just you get one, I get one. These are complete trade-offs.
I think Tamed is throwing the C long cam too much. They've been breaking it every single time that he's been throwing it. I don't know why he isn't throwing it for C long, because Conestoga thought they were going C for some reason. Hlu and Panko gave up B site completely, which completely unraveled the round. They had A space and we're re-clearing C because we thought they were pushing it because we're our Cypher cam is getting broken early.
It's kind of default, at this point. After how many rounds has it been? Maybe like 15 rounds of defense. I mean, of defense from the Condors now, where we have thrown the same cam down C long. At this point, it's probably defaulty to just break it. Patterns are being recognized, and we haven't recognized. Actually, I've been noticing something. Moles, if he doesn't swing from window, he goes grass.
He goes grass and re-swings mid.
Re-swings mid from the bottom, just gets tight to the wall. If you had an op posted up on that line,
it's a reaction diff.
It's a reaction diff. Yep, they just have to play the reaction, and he's been winning that fight 9 times out of 10.
Honestly, you just play on top and you hold for the pre-fire that he shoots, and
yeah, and then guess what? He doesn't pre-fire you.
He can't if he pre-fires that, that's unlucky.
Yeah, tough luck, buddy.
Op has been bought by Moles, but A is just completely given to Conestoga here. If they speed up fast enough, it will just be Neurotic Valentine who's stuck holding the site, and with the operator on Moles, A is incredibly weak here.
Yep, just complete walk right now. Tame just happy to sit in mid with his camera holding so much space right now. And the slow walk up from the Condors, but that's just allowing Gouda and Valentine to walk back up.
Oh no, he's holding garage.
It also might be equally as bad wherever he goes. As long as he doesn't take any fight into enemy territory, we're great.
And Conestoga is just slowly walking up A. They did show the information that they cleared it. Moles is walking down. Tame might catch a timing here.
Oh my god. Oh, he gets the dink.
Gets the dink. Ooh, Tame.
Oh, we know though. We know though.
Gets one. That's perfect though.
Huge.
That's a killjoy, and we just speed up on A.
And it's free side again. Free real estate. Moles is very low. And we will be getting this bomb down. No flank from the side of RMU again. And so much stalls available. Omen Blind still available. Saturate and double shocks.
Paul Mason is going for a flank, but I believe Sunter's just holding this. It's all to Sunter to get this early pick.
Sunter shuts it down. Valentine knows that Sam's in the corner. He's just waiting for him to poke his head. Valentine, does Sam know?
He spots the corner of the head.
Oh, the shock. Valentine gets Hlu. It's just 3v3, but the blind thing's still available. Omen smoke comes down. The spams are coming through. The op from Moles is trying to find Sam, but Sam catches his alarm. Because Santa's forced to not take a fight. The dart, everything's falling apart.
They're just swinging into them instead of holding a crossfire.
Unlucky heartbreak for the Condors as a round that seemed won just falls apart from a crossfire not played. 14-15, RMU on their first series point since, what was it, round number 20?
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. We knew where Omen was. We knew where the Sova drone was. Of course, the Jet is going to play with their team there because Sunter was holding flank. I don't understand why we wanted to fight that spawn angle after throwing the saturate. We throw the saturate and we don't swing off it.
Yeah, you can
and then we swing after the saturate goes off.
We can either go off of the Panko holding it or Sam holding it, either or. Doesn't matter. We gotta force it back onto 15-15. And now RMU playing the waiting game. And this might be bad. It's Panko holding Sunter's dart. It's gonna be up to Sunter to get an early pick here.
I don't think they're gonna expect this.
Yeah, this angle's great. This angle's really good, but if they triple swing him, it might be a little much. The spam doesn't go. Gets tagged as well. Panko gets picked
taken
off.
out. Sam gets that early pick though to equalize, and Moles is down to 1 HP.
4v4, Sam might just go for an angle. Sam gets the pick. Sunter falls. 3v3. Moles gets another.
Moles 2v2. Gets the trade. Tamed. We don't need to fight.
Oh, tamed. He
1v1.
Let's go.
15-15.
15-15. Shutting down the series point again. Great fighting. An unnecessary 1v1 in the end. Doesn't matter. Sam's here to close it off. Sam, who we were saying was having a shaky game, is now on 26-19. Just doing absolutely God's work right now. Sam, who came from probably, I'm pretty sure, probably second bottom frag at the half, is now challenging Hlu for the top fragger spot right now. He's absolutely showing up when it matters, and we're back into a new game. 15-15. Overtime number 4. Who will strike first? We shall see now.
We're finally pushing the C site. This early drone gives the information to RMU that we're committing here. Let's hopefully wait for this Omen blind. Omen blind hasn't been committed yet.
Sam gets shot down early, but they're
Gets
going
one,
for some
gets
fight.
two.
Sunter gets a great spam.
Goes
for
over.
a dash, but gets another Maguda.
Gets traded.
The trade's there. Team gets another 2v1. As now he's gonna go for this one.
Let's
You know
go!
it.
16-15, come on.
16-15. Early round win. The trades were there. We were aware of their really interesting swings, and we punished very early. Sam got punished, but we punished straight back with 3 kills of our own.
Great spray transfer from Sunter. A little overzealous with that swing, but it threw off the crosshair just enough for Panko to get the refrag, and that practically closed around. And I believe Clue or Tame got moles randomly, which just sealed the deal. 2v1 situation. Neurotic just not expecting the off angle. 16-15, just one more round on this defense. It's gonna be a 5-man C.
Oh, are they going to cancel or are they going to do it? Let's see. But Clue's very alone right now.
See the drone.
I don't think he has seen it yet. He knows now. He's playing for this dart. Sam and Sunter on the site. The saturate's great. Smalls gets Sam. No, there's
Gets the
Flick
pick.
gets a pick. Sunter,
2v3.
3v2. As they're forced to fall back. Great shots from Sunter and Hlu. And now it's all up to Niche to find something. We just have to wait. 10 shots down.
Come on.
3v1. And we know Guda's long. He has bomb.
Let's go!
Shuts it down. Shuts the door on the round. And get hype. We deserve it. 17-15. Going on to Breeze. A map that seemed so far. But the thrifties, the hero moments, everybody showing up when it mattered, got us this round. Absolutely amazing. So many moments that could have been a mental throwers. The resilience from this team, just insane. Again, don't go too far. We'll be going on a break. Get some water, get some more popcorn as this map 3 is going to be popping.
That's our second 17-15.
Classic. All right, what do we got here? Oh, chat, this guy is cooked. Oh, pre-fire. Pop it open. Warming up those fingies. And now he's just not missing any shots? That can't be how that works. Moving on. Ooh, Obelisk. And chimps in VR helmets. And a legally differentiated enough version of Film Score.
Game begin.
Off-seas, we've been around for about 2 to 3 years now. We started during the pandemic. We started with virtual tournaments, getting students, from across the province to be able to play together. One of our short-term and long-term goals has been to, provide an opportunity for an in-person event. We actually have teams coming from all over the province. Some of the other titles that we've supported through OFSI has been League of Legends, Smash Brothers, Valorant. So we of course have Rocket League, and our most recent one will be Minecraft Education. So we try to choose whatever title our players want to play. So as long as we have demand for a title, that's the title we go with.
You better listen up. Listen when I'm feeling it. Yeah, I got a hit list. Never chasing any bag, only teach where to place them. Solo on a throne, don't need another man telling me how to live life lavishly. Cause I'm built different, boy, let me speak. Try to pretend me, but you take it to the main dish.
Timing. Can he claim one? No, he whiffed. Last 3 of the old guard.
Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm cash out. Get to the paper, boy. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come
Dodges it. Great shooting.
We'll do more than just fly on it. Ain't on that hill, you gon' die on it.
Still in hand. Now he gets
I send you back to your ex, but good luck with that. This is big as it gets.
It's all opportunity.
Let's see how you do under pressure.
Oh my god, 4K!
Swift.
He can do it!
Sick.
Wait, no!
Ace to win.
Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
Onto the ace.
They don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this
Oh, just holding out now the fast read.
It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off
I'm feeling on this one.
Billy Shadows here to back up Willie. Takes out two.
One and one. Oh, the Wordle is still holding back. Going in, they'll start. 1 HP in the pit. He getting another. And now two in heaven. Fall.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
That is one. It's doable. Oh, it's just a reposition. The time screens.
Taking out one. He's gonna be able to take out the neck.
Vandal, they don't know.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give him a name to
Across. Sneaks on one. Jumps across. John gets three in elbow. But the helmet finishes it.
A moment can live on forever.
Dogs. Cats. Definitely dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs. Dogs. Cats. Soccer. Soccer. Gotta go hockey. Senators.
Soccer.
Soccer. Soccer.
Soccer. Football, yeah.
iPhone. iPhone. iPhone.
iPhone.
Android, but I have an iPhone. iPhone.
Android.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk. I am an early riser.
Nighthawk.
I want to be an early riser, but I'm mostly a Nighthawk. Night owl. And I stay up late.
I don't know. Both of them.
Summer. Winter. Winter.
Summer.
Winter. Summer.
Winter. 100%.
Instagram. Instagram. Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram. Twitter's too toxic. Twitter.
Twitter.
Multiplayer. Multiplayer.
Single player. Multiplayer.
Multiplayer. I play Valorant. Multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
Chrome. Chrome. Oh, definitely Chrome.
Chrome.
Opera GX. Chrome.
Chrome.
Coffee. Neither. It depends on the day.
Energy drink.
Neither. Bad for you. Coffee.
Coffee.
Yo, I think I'm back up. They're gonna make me laugh.
And welcome back, everybody. After that absolute heater of a match, the Condors come back from a 4-8 deficit, thriftying on their side of defense, forcing it to OT, and going into Quadra OT and taking it home after an absolutely monumental win. After everybody started having a hero moment, everybody dropped a 3K, a 4K, some random kill to the smoke that just absolutely turned the tides of the map. And now we're on to Breeze in lobby already, where RMU is gonna be sticking strong to their aggressive playstyle with a double duelist, Neon Jet. And we're going back to our trusty Viper Omen.
Yeah, Viper Omen.
Viper Omen Chamber.
Yeah, Chamber instead of Yoru, I believe. Sam played Yoru before, but because with the nerfs,
Again,
it was a lot worse.
both teams, I'm pretty sure, played the Yoru. But a lot started happening with that after the nerfs. A lot of teams dropped it. I think almost 90% of teams dropped the Yoru. I think only Exter's still playing the Yoru because he's refusing to give up. Unk does not have it anymore. Hop off the character.
Whoa. I don't. Hey, maybe new tech drops. Maybe he has to innovate.
I don't think we can innovate with a 15-second TP, to be honest.
Nah, he's just.
It's Punish Central, my guy.
He's like Waylay. Except for he doesn't have the saturate
or anything
or any mobility.
Or
his refract's a lot worse.
yeah, his he only has one flash.
His ult's good. His ult's good.
His ult's
great.
His ult's good, but like, you know, if we do it too slow, you actually might be stuck in their spawn if you don't time it well with your TP.
You can still throw your TP. Like, you go in, you throw your TP back, you pop a shorty, something happens.
Well, I think we cut it out. Yeah, Euro's in the grave.
Yeah,
Thanks,
pretty bad.
Riot. Appreciate it. 2 more to go, please. Willie and Neon gotta go too. Please. But
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
going into map number 3, a must-win for what seemed to be the last series for the Condors. They decide to say not yet. Stand up after taking so many punches. They literally turned to Rocky.
Yeah.
Just taking so many punches from RMU and just starting to return and fighting back. Everybody, if I'm being completely honest, besides Team and Hlu, everybody was getting shut down. And then all of a sudden, they just started showing up. Sunter started getting 3Ks out of nowhere. Sam started getting 4K, 3K, 2K, and to the point that I'm pretty sure he might have ended up top frag. Absolute heater. Sunter, same thing. Panko, the same thing. I'm pretty sure at some point she was 4 and 15.
Yeah, 4-15, I believe, ended 16-23. But a lot of
really good.
impactful round kills. For example, the eco round, it started with Panko getting that early pick onto Moles, trying to take a early window fight. Piers Conestoga is going for this B fight. Viper Wall already invested onto the Viper Neon.
And we're going to stay true to this fast take. Sunter just jumping around, spotting Valentine as it appears that all of RMU takes turn on the second duelist. We have seen a different second duelist. Sunter, what a right click. Gets the second to get us started onto this pistol. And now 5v3. We need discipline.
Well, Moses ticked down.
Moses almost 1 HP. Going for a wide swing. Going through the wall. Having to wait for his team. And one bullet from any of our guns will claim him down. RMU. Such a tight spot. And this is great from the Condors. So much patience. They're taking a fight through. Bot Mason. Sunter might get the pick. Gets it. Gets another. Almost the ace. And Moles falls. Almost flawless pistol. Sunter claiming 4 to set the tone of this map. As both teams with minimal prep time on these new comps. As the update dropped, what, 4 days ago?
Yeah, I believe 4 or 5 days ago.
4 or 5 days ago? Barely
6 or
any
7
prep time, to be completely honest. With, again, we're collegiate institutions. Students first, kids.
Student first.
Student first. Not a lot of time to prep
Had a
for
quiz.
these playoffs.
Tap in a quiz, you know?
Yeah, nice little quiz, nice little assignment here and there. But again, this means as much to them as this means to us. And we're gonna go into this force buy, and we might have the perfect read as 2 players from RMU are walking down elbow. But if we're able to just capitalize on this site player with Tame holding with an outlaw on the elbow, he gets the 1. Sunter picks it off the 2nd. Valentine is forced to hold as now Tame is getting walked up on, but he has the firepower to stop this.
Not Tame Sam, by the way.
Oh, Sam. Never mind. I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Sam is on the. I'm too used to Sam. I mean, Tame Boy to be on the chamber.
Ooh, a little whiff with the Outlaw there, but who did get the Sova, who's trying to lurk up.
Stuns come through. They try to get across. Sam gets another. And Hlu getting hungry for it. Everybody wants this pick. But nobody goes for it. Sunter tries to find it. And Sunter finds it almost again. Almost flawless. Oh, was it flawless?
Wait, I've just realized they've had 3 people play the second duelist.
Yeah.
They had Professor Gouda play the Waylay. Then they had Bot Mason play Neon on Haven. And now they have Neurotic Valentine, the Smokes player, play the Neon.
They're playing everything.
They're throwing the whole kitchen sink at us.
And I think we're trying to receive the kitchen sink. I think we might have
broke the mental.
Yeah, the mental again. That is an absolute heartbreaker to lose after RMU got so many rounds, so many haymakers they threw that connected, and Conestoga just stood back up, never stopped believing. And this is gonna be a free B again.
They're just giving the site, and the Viper just not playing for the Molly to slow down any site aggression, and just completely respecting Conestoga. Valentine getting spotted out here and gets taken up a little bit. Tame will catch a time on Moles and gets the headshot pick with the Bulldog.
Huge rare pick for this third round. Smokes are falling. Hlu gets another huge pick on Niche.
Just a spam kill with that Guardian.
And so many 1v1s are being taken from RMU. Uncharacteristic throughout this entire series. They've been such onions, taking everything. Sunter, the stuns didn't connect. It's all falling apart. 5v2. Oh, 2 big picks. Hold on. Sunter gets the trade. Sam, Tame gets it. 3-0. Beautiful plays from the Condors, capitalizing on these random 1v1s that are being taken from the side of RMU. Mole's getting shut down. He is taking, what is it now? Literally every round at 1v1 that shouldn't be taking.
Taking a lot of early fights, and compared to Bind, where all RMU was firing on all cylinders, all 5 players were very even in kills.
Last game, it was pretty much Mason Moles heavy.
Yeah, it was a very duelist heavy from the side of RMU, and I think the fatigue that the players on RMU feeling is a little too much for them, and Conestoga is just gritty enough to keep the fight going. Moles will be forced off his line before taking out Sunter to 19 HP. Well, a shock dart could take him out right here.
Smoke comes through. Sunter, great punish onto Moles. They already got his number. They're finding out how he plays, and they're shutting him down.
Yeah, and Professor Gouda is just tagged up to 10 HP, and they know that they can't rotate through mid door, so they know that RMU has to push through yellow. Ooh,
yeah,
too close.
Our favorite Sammy Boy holding the mid rotate as they're forced to re-clear it. They're gonna, if Niche goes a little too deep, he's gonna find the Outlaw of Sam. He gets shoulder. But doesn't go. Sam going for the walk up now. Gouda gets Sunter. The trade comes through. Sam gets another. The Bucky. It's a 3v1. It's too much to do. You're in a corner. And Panko. Huge 3K. 4-0. Beautiful on all sides from the Condors. And as you said, this fatigue is starting to get to them.
Yeah, and Valentine's, or sorry, Moles is getting shut down on every early fight.
Yep.
The only pick that Moles has gotten was on that pistol. Ensuring that Sunter did not get the ace. But besides that, Moles has not got any value off these early fights that they're taking, and even trying to fast rotate, just unable to get the picks that is needed for his team.
Yeah, and going for another early fight, there he goes, as Tame is going to challenge him. Sunter just getting absolutely in there, misses the right click onto Niche. Right click in the big 2-6?
Yeah, unlucky. Just trying to get that early pick to try to sell the fake, but Mole's just reading that they have not committed on this B site, is holding this early A aggression.
Yeah, just holding it, but the drone will clear him out. Goes for a spam, forced off the line again. Mole's not getting a lot of value from these fights, and he wants to refight it. Tamed is there. 2 players from the Condors, actually 3, are there as Sam continues to work this scope in mid. 3 players from RMU leaning towards that spot as Panko put a smoke on the cross of left pyramid, and Team is now inserted listening for rotates as they're going to have to re-clear mid here, or never mind B for that matter. Wall goes up, smoke gets popped really early, trying to pull anybody off, but Moles isn't biting.
And Sam might get caught up by the Astra here. It looks like they're just trying to do a little B fake and maybe get your timing on A. Ooh, gets the
There
shoulder.
you go, but
Oh,
Tame
but Moles gets
loses to
tamed.
Moles. If those two players fall, it's full real estate towards the A site. But again, it's a 2-2 split, and we have 3 players available. The issue is the no duelist, and we're going into the Neon Viper.
Yeah, this Viper Orb just might be a little too much. Catches Nisha's shoulder there, but
Oh.
with 13 seconds left, Nisha could just get all of them. Drops down.
Oh, drops
We
down.
know
Gets
they're stuck in
blinded.
the
We know where
corner.
he is. He's full blinded.
Gets
There
the
you
wall
go. The
bang.
spam.
7
Someone has a
seconds left.
plan.
6, 5. Ooh.
Oh, but Mummy to open the door. She will stick.
Oh, we get it
Mummy's
just in
in. Planet
time.
gets the pick as well. 3v2. No time left. Sam has to go for another crazy offshot here, and he's going for it. TP set. Ready, set, go. Finds Moles. Doesn't get the pick. He
The
gets
jump
jumped
above
up
him.
over.
Oh.
Gets the shot. Panko gets
the
Moles.
flick and the-
Huge, and who closes out the round? 5-0. Everything is starting to go the Condors' way. The same way that it's not a coincidence that the only time RMU lost last season was a BO5.
It was a BO5.
And they never lost a map all of last semester until that last season. It might be that they're not a long-run team.
Yeah, I just don't think that the players have that much
Gas.
and they showed incredible pace and timing and coordination on the bind, but with how long Haven took, it felt so gritty that I think they're just worn down from it, and mentally they're not playing their own game, and they're just completely giving up this B site again. And
Sunter
Sunter
spam.
takes out Neurotic Valentine, and they just have to give up site completely. It's another retake for the side of RMU.
If I'm being honest, I do not know how that works of role switching every single game, everybody playing a different role. It's a little interesting. That can get you really fatigued as well.
Yeah, maybe they just want to change the pace, or maybe some people are better on certain maps, but I feel like instead of that, they should just...
So much util used to clear
Yeah,
Panko out.
ooh.
He goes
Tame
for
gets
it,
one,
Tame,
gets
then
another.
Hulu gets another. Hulu gets a second. Sunter gets another. And it's a 4v1. Everything's falling apart. Hulu gets a 3k to make it 6-0.
Oh.
And as we said at the start of the show, the Condors actually haven't won a breeze yet.
Hey,
It had to happen at some
I
point.
don't like this jinxing that
There's no
is
jinxing,
happening.
but I'm feeling it. Knock on wood, everybody, everywhere. But again, the Condors are looking great. RMU's looking tired, and we're capitalizing on every front. This anemic boost that win just got. So much pent-up anger, pent-up anything. The tilt is just out of their mind. The players are flowing. Hlu's 6-1. Panko 6-2. Sunter's 10-3. In 6 rounds of this breeze. 3-player stack. And this mid take might be the best
And
we
Sam
yet.
gets the headshot.
Sam picks off bot Mason down to 1 smokes player. Sunter's going for the entry again. We'll get it. Get the 180. Can he pick off Moles? No, he can't. But it's a 5v3. It's 4v3. Moles gets the second. Hold on now.
Hop down.
Sam shoots him down. 4v2. As Panko tries to go for it. Sam
Sam
gets the
three. You
third.
see the gun
And
barrel.
Team knows. 7-0. Everything is Conestoga. It's painted Condors. Black and gold is the name of this map.
Just incredible round. Sam getting that early pick onto the Astra just completely stopped any util that RMU could use to stall the side entry besides the Viper Molly. And Sunter getting an incredible flick headshot with that Phantom, killing out Niche, I believe, who is playing the Viper. Just made it impossible for Moles, even though Moles did get 2 picks. Sam just cleaning out the round, getting a 3K to
So
close
many
out the round.
offshots. I'm hearing a lot of spams. Rounds up, but we will try to imagine. We're getting some imagination going on to this. I believe with the sand sounds, we're going into probably a mid split towards A, and we're about to come back with the bomb down, planted, and super locked in. As the sound is now also cut. We will get the reaction of the round, and we're back. Actually, I'm wrong. We're actually all the way on B. Bad
I think you're
guess, I
hurting
guess.
mid. I think you were probably hearing Tame walk mid.
We're just hearing mid. All good.
Oh.
And Sam
got
shots
Sam.
him
Look,
down.
this Bucky though.
The Bucky doesn't get anybody either. And we're 5v3. Everybody has to rotate. Sunter knows about the swing.
Just peeking
He
through a
is
Viper
peeking.
wall.
We're just peeking. It's gonna be AO Condors. 5v2. Shares in hand. Sunter's getting great. He gets one more. Gets the dash to actually dodge. It works out perfectly. The blind doesn't matter. 8-0 on this breeze. Nothing to do from RMU. Sam is shutting everything down.
And RMU can't even play 3 to 4 stack on B because Conestoga is just waiting for them to take a fight. This is the downside of playing the double smokes, double duelist, is that you don't have a lot of info gathering. You have a lot of passive info. But RMU is just trying to get this early information instead of just letting Conestoga try to fight up and just fighting them afterwards, which is causing a lot of issues. And Moses pulling out the op to try to punish Sunter or punish Sam, but they just walked A, and now it's just Neurotic Valentine in a 1v4.
Yeah, now we
Or
have
1v3.
Gouda going over. The half of the RMU squad is starting to rotate. We're still here, but Penko just happy to hold elbow. Moses is now stuck all on his lonesome, and orbs gathered. Sam is holding across in mid, just waiting. If the shoulder goes, he might be able to get the first pick of the round. Moses all alone, and we're re-clearing towards B as Tamed is just listening to
this timing.
so much noise on the A site. He is crossing over on the smoke. Sam, can he find Niche? There it is.
Oh.
Finds one. We'll get traded.
Lucky.
All
But
good.
That's the Viper player down, and they think it was a B hit.
Oh
and
my
there's actually-
God.
You see, oh,
Oh, we didn't see him. We didn't
missed
see
the
him.
head.
It's okay. We still have free bomb site.
Oh,
and we
sees
missed
the
him
shoulder
again.
there though.
I think we know. Yeah, we do know. This is a perfect walk from Tame here. Double walk, and we
a
get
tiny
everything.
ult being invested.
Oh, nice shot. Tame gets another.
And Viper Pit is available for Tamed here, but
Tame is so up. This is actually just a perfect spot for him to be in. Sova ult invested. The spam. Sunter gets another. No, falls down. But Tame has the perfect crossfire. There it is. Do we know Moses spawn? Yes, we do. Orb available. Invested. Spam. Mos misses. 2v1. Moses is going to be forced to save this up. No, he's going to take a refight. And Tame is there to shoot him down. Yes, get hype. 9-0 breeze.
and economy is shattered for RMU.
Economy's gone. There's nothing there.
We got 2 peanuts and
A bag of chips,
bag
maybe?
of chips. Can't get free bag of chips.
Yeah, can I get some chips in there, guys? You might need some chips in there. Yep. Forced by desperate cries from RMU, trying to find anything for anybody to stand up, but nobody is. Everybody's just getting shut down.
It looks like either an elbow fight for RMU or a mid fight even, but this leaves B side completely free. Ooh,
Tame's gonna walk into
yeah,
it, I think.
early elbow fight, and Tame just misses.
Oh, what a play from Sunter. Gets the first. Dashes over. Neon ult invested, but gets shut down by Hlu. And free A-site. Condors.
Oh,
We
but
gotta
keep going
re-clear A main.
Ooh,
She
great shot
finds
from
him.
Bob Mason.
The blind doesn't connect. Penko finds the trade. It will be a free site. 4v2. What a turnaround. Will fall. 2v2.
2v1.
Sam shuts it down. It's Moles versus Sam and Hlu. Free bomb plant. No smokes available. And Sam can just hold the crossfire as Hlu will go hunting with this drone.
Yeah, and 1 HP on Hlu here. Sam.
Sam
getting the off
gets
shot.
the
10
off shots. The scope is just doing too much. It's 10-0 Condors. No gas left in the tank right now. Not even the Neon ult's connecting. Getting
Yeah.
absolutely shut down by Hlu.
RMU try to play on Haven very similar when they're on the attack side and crunching the players that push down C long, but because of how long it takes for the Neon to run up A, Hlu just getting that pick onto Narok Valentine just made it impossible for the players of RMU to push mid. And 10-0, this operator just doing so much damage to RMU. They cannot take these early fights, but they keep doing so.
Yeah, Dark comes in. Sunter goes for another early fight. Sam
take-
finally loses his first one, but Penko gets the duelist on the other side. Valentine will take a knee, but Niche taking so much space, but he's getting overzealous. He's about to get double swung,
wait.
and he's gonna fall. It doesn't matter what he does. Oh, he gets one. Traded. There you go. And now 3v3.
And Conestoga just slowed down the pace. RMU is just overthinking. Look where Moles is. Moles had to run back to B just in case Conestoga sped up. But Conestoga just is playing the waiting game, waiting for RMU to get anxious. They know that they have everything in their hands. They know that RMU is anxious of any fast pushes. So they're just playing slow, playing for the information. And
Sunter's all the way up.
yeah, Sunter's walking up doors. And it's an A hit. And just hopefully we clear out this close corner.
Oh, and he's walking back. Bob Mason's trying to take a step back.
Oh, this timing could be everything.
He smokes to the tri-star smoke. And we gotta clear this close left angle. Sunter's in. We're crunching it.
Clear it.
We know. There it is. He falls. Banco gets a 3K. Makes it a 3v1. It's all up to Gouda. 3v1. Bomb will be planted. A Guardian in hand. And he won't walk into Sunter's crosshair. A
Ooh,
whip. But again, the trades,
The
everything's too
crossfire is
good.
just too strong for
11-0.
Yeah, too strong for Professor Gu to do anything. This is looking amazing for Conestoga, and I thought I was going to be here for a long day afterwards, but we might be here before 11 hits. Knocking on my chair. Knock on wood.
Yeah, again, another fight. The scope's working great, and we are going for it. 5-man hit onto the weak side. Another perfect read, and Viper might get overzealous. Niche might go for a peek that he shouldn't be going for. Omen blind early. Dash.
Ooh.
Sunter falls.
But they
They
spot
know
both players.
players ladder.
Ooh, and Moles getting
Smalls
that
gets
pick.
another. And Valentine has all of the mid space.
Oh, Niche is trying to catch a timing here, but might get caught up by Sam's operator. Oh,
Moles, there you go.
Moles
Sam has
getting
been
a-
so good with his scope on
yeah,
attack.
Getting Avengers, but Niche has walked up this B main. We have to be careful of clearing this angle out.
Yeah.
Just expecting that someone took a timing.
Sam might just get insta-tapped if he goes out. He's 20
Oh,
HP. Oh, never mind.
wait,
He leaves. Blue.
Oh, unfortunate.
I think he knows. There you go,
Great
Sam.
shot.
Insta-punishes.
2v3.
Panko's on elbow. Does she know? I think she actually knows about Valentine.
If
And
they get a
Valentine's
pick
going
here,
to
they can
walk
ult in.
into it. Oh, they take to the
Unfortunate.
box. And Sam is left in a... I think it might be it for the round.
And might not expect the... Oh, expects
Oh, he
the
expects it. He
spawn
expects
player.
it. He sees it.
If he gets the one, it's doable.
He gets
it's a
it.
doable round.
TP's available. Bomb's in the open, but the TP's there. Both players on very low HP, but is forced to use the TP early. The scan, the spam. Can he get a pick? If he picks off the Sova, it's so doable. Valentine is 1 HP. 1 bullet on the operator. He goes for the bomb.
All timing. Yeah.
Oh, so close for the side of Sam.
We spoke a little too soon, but 11-1 half
11-1/2.
is dominant for Conestoga. And the side of RMU are looking shaken up. Maybe that lift a bit of fire in their boat.
Yeah, it might be too much.
Speed up, but let's see if they can pull it back and try to make this game close in their favor.
And I think mentally as well, the fact that you had, what was it, like a 5v2, 5v3, and then you were getting
5v3
picked
and
off, almost losing
lost.
every gunfight. Sam just winning every up fight. You're starting to think, in the moment this guy gets an up, even if we get up, he's going to start running us down.
That was very close. If Sam or if Panko got that pick onto Neurotic Valentine, that's an Omen ult available to immediately rotate A.
Oh, Sammy
bit
boy, with his early aggression, well, not early aggression, just like very off-angly. I think the drone sees him, though. Dash comes out. Everybody's out. He goes for some
he
shots.
backside.
Does he know about backside? Yes, he
Good
TPs.
TP. Great damage onto the Sova.
Oh, Panko's
Or-
just going to go for it. Oh,
A little whiff.
Sam's 13 HP, gets fog, gets his one.
Moles gets a second.
3v1, sorry, 3v4, sorry, for the side of RMU. And Tame finds the pick mid.
Who gets a
Who
second?
gets a second? It's suddenly a 3v2. Player backside, Sunter falls to Moles. As now, they're going to be forced to take a fight together. Tame that has all the front sight, he jump spots. If Moles falls, he knows who gets the pick. And now, the shoulder, one very low, no, 1 HP. Yes! 12-1. Condors turning a very bad pistol into a winnable and absolutely going through with it. 12-1. Series point for the first time in the night for the Condors in such a dominant fashion. RMU is now going to to have to throw the whole house at the Condors, not just the whole kitchen sink. Everything is going to be thrown.
Oh,
Yeah, little let's
T
see.
jump
Yeah,
scare.
we're still locked in.
It
Yeah,
looks-
Outlaws, Marshall's being
Yeah.
bought. But again, no full shields besides Niche and a 5 minutes or 4 hit.
Nation bought Mason, and Moles is just trying to catch an early pick and maybe get some damage done. But Tame's just holding this line might be too much for RMU. Naraga's just got a dry swing. This
There you go,
gets
one.
the free pick.
And there's the first. We're
Ooh, gets
4
taken
kills
out.
away. Moles gets the kill. Hlu gets a trade. It's all falling apart. 3 kills for a moment at another semifinals. Another shot. 2v2. This double hold on mid. Tame might get the pick. Hlu falls to the Sheriff.
Great shot.
Tame
Oh,
is
and
stuck,
Tame's
and Niche
out.
will kill him. We've seen heroes this entire time, but that outlaw from Moles is looking very, very dangerous and is gonna hurt. Moles is gonna go for the early pick. Almost falls to Sunter. And we might be going into another round as Panko's gonna go for a flank, but never say never. Everybody's tagged up, a little beat up. Moses won to a guardian shot. If she's able to get this pick onto Bot Mason, it's doable all of a sudden.
Yeah, Omen, both Omen smokes available, an Omen TP to cross the gap, and an Omen blind. This is a very doable round for Panko.
Yeah, Stinger.
Oh,
Oh, the
just a
Sheriff,
little
too
whiff.
much. All good. Next round, 12-2. Not even a thrifty. It's a force break. It's a force buy.
They had Outlaw.
Outlaw, Guardian.
Yeah, should have expected a buy from RMU.
Yeah,
after
the
getting
early
that
picks were
first
there
pick.
too. The early picks were too. We should have waited. All good. 12-2. We're going up next. We're saving 2 Outlaws, 2 Guardians in hands of RMU. Just need one
Yeah.
more moment. One more legacy moment for another chance at the semifinals.
Yep, trying not to close out, just playing round by round is what should be in the mind of Conestoga. They should not be thinking about how close this game is to winning. They should be playing this how they would play any normal game.
Yep. he's
Panko
playing
going
around.
for a high
Balls off.
vantage spot, but getting spotted out. Oh, Mole's
almost
getting tagged up.
balls. Blue doors open. A pick comes through. Can he get the pick? No, he can't.
Unfortunate. These Outlaws are just too strong against Conestoga here.
It's all good. It's all good.
Just going for a mid play on their eco, which I respect. Just to double out or the triple outlaw hold, which is a little too much. Panko might catch the Viper on a timing here.
There
Gets
you
the
go.
headshot.
It's the first, and everybody might be able to. Never mind. It's all full shield. Never mind.
But they did get tagged up.
Yep.
Moles got tagged up, and I believe Gouda got tagged up. So that outlaw could be devastating. The timing. Panko, watch your back. Oh, that is crazy timing. But Sam might be caught out
Yeah,
here.
I think Sam's gonna get caught by that outlaw unless he knows. Yeah, he's shouldering it. Oh, if he hits, oh,
Unfortunate.
Gouda picks off Panko, and now they know that Sam is in the flank. But Yuto in hand,
Oh, 1
good
HP.
punish. Oh,
Ooh.
doesn't get the punish yet. Just playing around a little bit, trying to go for it.
Unfortunate.
Shot down, 1
Great
kill.
shot by Bot Mason.
Nothing to worry about.
Hey, good damage. Maybe just a little bit of miscommunication where we're going to use our util. But overall, solid play from Conestoga. Just trying to, that's something you do if you're down numbers. So
Yep.
I like the fact that they're not trying to think about that it's one more round. They're trying to play the game how they're supposed to after losing eco, or an eco. By
Yeah, we just need one more moment. Just, again, nothing about the win. Just get it. Just get another round. It's just another round.
Just another round, just another day in the office. An op has been invested by Moles, which makes it very hard for Conestoga to take an early fight. But this also means that he will not be able to dash on site easily. Do not peek this. Okay. Oh.
Oh,
He's scared
wait,
of that
Sam has
Silva.
punished that jump peak this entire series, this entire game. Sorry.
I think he did spot out the jet.
Yep, he took a shot, and Mo's now relocating towards mid side, where Sunter's just playing very far with his Phantom, and double player walk up on his elbow. It's both Gouda and Bob Mason, and Mole's getting closer and closer to that angle that he's holding. Gets the first peek. Gets the
Gets the
first.
one.
Oh, that's a big pick. The Silva. It's a very nice trade-off for a Jet. And now Sam getting proactive up on a main as they're about to be hitting him from both angles. He might be able to catch his
I think
timing.
he does
Yeah, he
catch his
does.
timing.
He catches timing.
Oh, but wait, he needs to pause here.
Oh, doesn't get
Unfortunate.
the punish. That punish would have meant everything. And RMU with another free sight, getting rewarded for their work. And now we're seeing as the cross is coming, Panko might be able to punish the cross. No, she doesn't. Tamed is all the way in the flank as the two players, Hlu and Panko, are just holding a high-low.
Gets spotted and just immediately runs mid, but might not expect the Neon to play mid doors here.
Yeah, it might be too much. Panko's not
Oh,
holding
the
behind
timing.
her. But Tamed, if he just clears this corner.
Oh, this corner's so hard to clear. No, he does not
Oh,
expect
tie
the-
knife out. Gets caught out. Moles will
down.
fall.
Wait,
Panko gets a
second.
second. Hold on now. Hlu. Oh my god, if Hlu gets a pick him by sight.
Oh, wait. We know one's behind us.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's
If
okay.
it would have came down to Hlu getting that pick him back sight, Panko almost handing us the round. 12-4.
Yeah, just unfortunate that Sam had that little whiff.
It's unlucky.
12-4, but
12-4, but let's not get Salas. It's Breeze.
yeah, I think RMU is playing this really well of just trying to take passive holds. They know that Conestoga is feeling overconfident and have been taking a lot of early fights. So as long as Conestoga eventually will take a deep breath and just play the game a little more passively, I think RMU will just get punished by how passive they're playing.
Alright, they're walking into a 4-man stack right now. The dart will check on Sunter. He'll dash back.
And this is some good bait. Having Sunter get tagged up and then dash away throws a little wrench in if RMU thinks there's going to be a stack there or not, because they only saw one player.
Yep.
In a very common spot as well, so that doesn't give a lot of info. Panko has cleared up all of A, and it will probably communicate to their team that, hey, I have all A, let's run B, which is what Hlu's doing. And Hlu does have a Sova ult online, and I wouldn't be against using the Sova ult to stall a plant to help the players rotate from A.
Yeah, everything looking great right now. Sunter needs a pick here. He can get it. No, gets
50.
shut down. And that'll be the free sight. Everybody's available. Too much post plan, and this is Sheriff's. It might just have to be. We're going to go for
Oh,
it.
and Moles gets
Tame
taken out
gets
early.
a really good pick there. Goes for the spams, but
Gets-
he's behind a box.
Yeah, gets an arm shot.
Again, completely doable if the trades go our way.
Yeah, but
Everybody
we have
yeah.
a double flank here.
Yeah.
We need to bait a little bit stronger or a bit more. Ooh, Sam is going to take a one. Gets
And he
taken out by
dies,
Von
but
Mason.
I don't know if they expect the second.
No, they're holding it.
Nope. Oh, them smoke. That might be selling
Yeah,
it.
it's too much. Oh,
Oh, it's a buggy. Never mind. That's why.
that's
And Niche 12-5. Hold on now. Let's hold on
They
now.
forget to pick up the operator that Moles had? Question mark.
No. They did not get to
Oh.
pick it up. We have the up in our hands now, though. Our great scope worker this map, Sam, is good. We're gonna need a moment. Everybody's gonna be starting to get kind of quiet, and Coach Carter.
Taking the timeout just to remind the team, hey, I know how close it is and we want to win, but you have to play this very carefully. They're punishing how aggressive we're playing, and we should just be waiting to let them fight into us, and we can use our util to bait them off.
Yep.
Hopefully, with this operator, they'll slow down the pace. RMU is doing a lot of faking. They are walking one site and walking the other, which is what Conestoga did very well when they weren't just slamming the B site because of how limited the util is. But because RMU is not slamming this B site, we can play a lot more passively on our site holds and be able to just hold a lot more space, even with like less players.
Yep. And again, the Condors need to hit one bullet. RMU needs to hit 7
To tie it
in
up.
a row to tie it, not to win it, to tie it. One bullet needs to connect from our side, and it has to come quick, because if more rounds start racking up,
Yeah,
the
there's
mental starts getting a little shaky, decisions start to get taken like RMU was doing on their defense, and it can get very out of hand real fast, but this elbow walk I love right now.
and just holding this, making it impossible for them. They did hear Sam walk up
Oh, yep, PWCTP.
just to bait a rotate. Just scared. Oh, Tamed is playing a little too close up. He's trying to dodge the Sova drone.
Goes for a
Oh,
refight.
Sam might get caught out.
Sam
Yeah,
gets
just-
caught out.
Taking too many early fights again. This is what I was mentioning. They're just trying to.
Oh,
Moles is
almost
almost caught
punishes
out.
Moles.
2 HP on Moles. but that does communicate to Conestoga that they are not committing A, and Tame's just trying to catch the timing.
He might catch it. He might catch it.
catches
Knife
the Viper.
out. There you go.
We have a Viper ult as well.
That's a moment that is needed after that Sam fall. Moles is 1 HP. His fighting capabilities have been dwindled, and it's gonna be up to Valentine and the rest of the team to try to make anything happen. Their star players completely shut out right now. And Panko, great one way to use delay as much as you can, and a shock dart from Hu right now.
And a wallbang spam will just kill Moles here. Oh, just giving up the space though.
Just walking back. The dart's gonna come through. I think it might be the good choice.
Oh,
Wall. Early Sova ult.
great Sova ult just to stall the fight, and great Omen blind.
Oh, the woman blind connects. Doesn't get anybody. Everybody's so low on RMU. First one
Calm down.
falls. The second one goes.
1 HP.
Falls is 1. There he goes.
down.
And
Great
they beat
job
him
by
Who? The 3K. Amazing. Just great from the guys. Look what it means to close that out. Hello, it couldn't have anybody else. The rookie closing out the round. Absolutely huge.
Spray transfer. Oh, that last spray transfer to get the final pick to close out the series. That was perfect. A little shaky after the eco round loss, but keeping the spirits up. Even though Sam did get picked up, Tame did not get scared, and even walking down knowing that they were probably going to rotate off. That was perfect.
Just amazing. What a way to bring it back. 3 semifinals back-to-back for the Condors. Can we convert now, though?
Hopefully.
Again, 3 semesters in a row. I wish I could be part of that right now, but props to everybody. Everybody
Props.
showed up. 11-1 half
Yeah.
to a
Crazy.
12-5. A little shaky in the end, but again, even though Sam got picked off, nobody got scared.
Yeah.
Tame just went for it, got his pick. Then Panko slowed it down, flashed, Hlu ulted, perfect play, spray transfer, trades, everything went beautiful. What a way to close out a series and just get rid of that mental blockade that was Moles.
Thankfully.
Thankfully, we're done. That's it. And now the confidence this team is going to be going with towards the end of this season. 2 series to go
Yeah.
for Academy history.
Hopefully. 2 more grands?
Yeah, well, it's literally 1 more and it's Grants.
And it's grands?
Yeah.
Hey, I have faith.
I believe.
We made semis. Maybe this is the year Conestoga breaks through and we reach a higher ceiling.
Yeah, higher ceiling again would be aside from Waterland the first title a Valorant team would achieve.
Whoa.
Aside from Waterland, again.
We're just haters here.
No, we're not haters. We're not haters. It would be the first ever league title that anybody would have achieved.
This is true. Do we have a stream tomorrow? I believe it's League of Legends.
Yeah, might be
stream
League
tomorrow.
League or Rocket League. Stay tuned. Check us out.
And
Valorant is on Wednesday again. Now Valorant Varsity, you'll be on the camera
That
now.
would be me.
It balls in your court to maybe take me to Orlando.
Yeah,
who
well,
knows?
hey, we'll see. The seating's a little rough for us, but I have faith. I believe we're racing NC State first, and then followed up with WVU, Western Virginia University.
Yeah.
They placed 3rd, so really strong team. So hopefully we can upset them and make Orlando.
Yeah.
That'll be the first time Valorant will ever make a
LAN?
international.
An international,
LAN.
and there you go, a LAN. But stay tuned. Come back on Wednesday to watch our GOAT Canadian Globe shine on his chamber. And we'll see you on Wednesday. Have a good night.
Maybe something different.
You better listen up. Listen when I'm feeling it. Yeah, I got a hit list. Never chasing any bag, only teach where to place 'em. Solo on a throne, don't need another man telling me how to live my life lavishly. 'Cause I'm built different, boy, let me speak. Try to pretend me, but you take it to the main dish.
Timing. Can he claim 1? No, he whiffed. Last 3 of the old guard.
Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm cash out. Get to the paper, boy. Walk with me, you know that I got it. Come on,
Dodges it. Great shooting.
we'll do more than just fly on it. Ain't on that hill, you gon' die on
Still in hand.
it.
Now he gets.
I send you back to your ex, but good luck
do it! Dig! Wait.
No!
Ace to win!
Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever.
Onto the ace!
They don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this
Oh,
coalition. We
and
just
just holding out now the fast
demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every
Spike,
enemy
if they
listening.
will
Get off
Feeling, feeling on this one.
Billy Shadow here to back up Willie. Takes out two.
I can show you the coast. Up in the sight.
They
Over
won
the
one. Oh, the Wardle is still holding back. Going in, they'll start. 1 HP in the pit. He getting another. And now to heaven. Fall.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
Catch is one, it's doable. Oh, just to reposition the time screens.
Taking out one. He's gonna be able to take out the neck.
Vandal, they don't not.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give him a name to
Across, sneaks on one, jumps across. John gets 3 in elbow. But the helmet finishes it.